Shush! Intro! Hi, everybody. I'm the king. Welcome back to my campaign, where these dickheads and we play Dungeons & Dragons. It's called The Signs, because I couldn't think of a better name for it, and I'm just over it, so we're just starting like this. Last time on this bullshit, the players, the heroes of the story, right? They went in to the orc stronghold. They created a diversion with some other soldiers. And one of their druid friends began to clear the way for them to go down into this underground bunker area of the stronghold. And then what happened? They cast a really good spell and turned basically invisible, so their perception was distorted, and they were beginning to slink past a lot of the orcs. Eventually, they entered into a wide chamber with this very large orc and his minions. They were getting ready to, they were setting up weaponry and stuff to lay siege to the city of Westershen. However, they got the jump on these orcs. However, the large orc, on the contrary, was also revealed to be Kuvok the Conqueror, the mighty orc that has been pulling these forces together. Although the heroes got a good sneak attack in, they were not very much a good match for Kuvok. He began to lay waste to their strongest melee combatants, whittling them down little by little, killing one of the druids. However, the heroes were able to fortify their defenses and slowly beat down Kuvok until he was nothing left but a bloody pulp. The only orc that was left standing, they told to run off and tell the others to stand down, or they would all meet the same fate. And now they all currently stand gathering the last few resources they could get their hands on, including all the money and such, and they are about to head out. So
before that, I would just like to say, because I forgot to update everyone on that last time. Sorry, everyone needs to add 60 gold.
Okay.
Because I've just done the math now. I completely forgot about it until earlier. So that's 60 gold each.
Yeah, mate.
330 silver each.
Holy.
And 485 copper.
Look at that.
yes, everyone leveled up, and everyone got a lot of money for that.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Can you run those numbers by me one more time? Sorry.
So that's 60 gold,
60 gold.
330 silver, 485 copper.
Cheers.
I'm back up to the amount of money I had before Oatmeal fucking conned me out of it.
Why are we getting this money? Is it from our embezzlement scheme, or
He found
No,
it.
this is from what I found last week. And believe it or
Oh.
not, to stay in character, I was actually thinking of siphoning your money by half just because of how much you pissed Duncan off last week. But I felt like actually being generous, so there's your fair share. And I would also like to update you right now, King, because I did put a level into something
Okay.
that I think played relatively well into the character I am playing, and my armor class did go up.
Okay, then please, what? So just by one now?
I am
So,
18
17?
armor class.
Fuck!
30?
You're not 30. Shut up.
Don't be upset, King. I'm still at 16. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Oatmeal's still at 14. I'm pretty sure, unless his went up too.
Yeah, but he's a wizard.
Unless what went up. My armor class?
Yeah. What's your armor
Yeah.
class?
It's 15.
Oh, now it's 15. See, his went up too. That's it. I'm giving everything higher to hit ratios.
I'm gonna ask, what is everyone's max HP?
It's fine if I-
107.
Is 134.
Jesus Christ, why is my character so squishy?
That's a wizard
Wizard,
for
No,
you.
wizard.
Oh my
Aren't
god.
you like a wizard bard, so it's extra swish?
For
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I'm gonna put a fighter in my character.
Because you have like,
You could put me in your.
what's your constitution score?
My constitution is +3, I'm at 17.
That's surprising, actually.
And I'm at
So-
66 health.
Plus 18. Interesting.
66 is my max HP.
Technically,
Yeah,
you're-
that'd be something to do.
Technically, you're probably lower than that because you took damage in the last battle, but I was playing you, so we just kind of negated it.
Are we?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Keep in mind, you guys haven't rested yet. When you only heal up whatever you leveled up health with. So if you gain
Yep.
like 10 HP, that's all you healed up for. So whatever you were in the
Right.
last battle is where you still are.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. I'm gonna
Which means fuck
Let me
your
see.
134 HP. I'm just kidding.
remember. I'm gonna metagame a bit. Remember, I got a sword last game. Can I
Mhm.
change it to a spear? I want to see if are there any spears anywhere. I think I remember you saying there are.
Couple minutes pass by. Yes, you find one.
Well, I'll
Don't
get
you
one.
have the javelin of lightning?
It's classified as a javelin, not a spear.
Yeah, true,
Oh,
but I thought they
which is
kind of do
not
the
what
same
we
kind of
have.
damage.
What
Alright,
is
yeah.
what is?
Like proficiencies? Is that it?
It's the versatility factor I'm after.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
Yes, you can find a spear. It's just a regular spear, but yes, you can find a
Okay.
spear. They have pretty much any kind of weapon. They're just old and simple.
That's fine.
So, I'm gonna be honest. You guys beat the guy, so you don't really need to be down here anymore, and you found the money. So you're welcome to continue to explore, but you're not gonna find much as far as you're aware. Anyway, the main goal was to get Kuvok, and orcs don't create very elaborate dungeons. So I know last time you said you were gonna walk out, but I don't know if
We'll
That's
do a
still what you
little
wanna do.
bit more exploring just to see like
Well-
what else has been like untouched, like in terms of like finding what other information that we could possibly do with finding. I'd say.
okay.
And then we'll go
you're
from
more
there.
welcome to. Just let me know what you did. So you guys are gonna like bunch up now, so I'm aware where everybody is.
Yeah, we'll bunch up a bit, but
Oh,
Duncan's
yeah.
still gonna keep like a little bit of out of reach from.
I forgot.
Bjorn would've-
Asher
Bjorn
stormed
would've
past
probably-
Bjorn, who was trying to leave.
Yeah, Bjorn would have, as you can tell, like Bjorn would have like gone off in this direction at that point. You know,
Okay.
Trying to get away from everybody. So.
There's more water over here.
Oh yay, more water.
Yeah.
Splish splash, Bjorn was taking a bath.
All right. Now I gotta. Who am I fucking? I gotta roleplay Rizzler now. Guys, that was great. I'm glad none of us died except for the druid. That was cool.
Oh my god.
That's what he
Oh,
sounds
the
like,
druid gives
right?
a massive side eye.
Shit, I didn't mean it like
Let's
that,
do a
man.
Impression more.
Well, I think it's good.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
It's. I'm not making him sound stupid. I'm making it sound like he doesn't care because his voice sounds like he doesn't care. And my nose is nasally because I'm sick still, so that helps.
Oh, I'm sorry that you haven't fully recovered, man.
It's fine. D&D heals the soul. Anyways,
True.
what are you bitches doing?
I'm gonna head towards that way. See what's up there.
Okay.
Have a quick gander.
Okay. So joke's on you. I don't remember what room this is.
Well, it's a room. Make something up.
Hang on, let me wait, I think I can find it. Not that one.
There was one. Let me see.
Oh wait, nope. I
Oh,
think I
that's
got
not
it.
there,
I
right?
think I got it. Okay. This
Oh,
room
right.
is lit by continual flames. At first glance, it appears to only be a garbage dump room. Multiple parchments strewn about. Several are wanted posters of the general himself. Others appear to be documents on the pantheon of Usanara. There's a few caskets and such strewn about of corpses. Appears just to be like a literal dumping ground. There is also a small ring with a pink gem resting on a rock nearby.
Could I use my detect magic ring on it and see if I can sense any magic coming from it?
Certainly can try that, partner.
All right, what do I roll? Arcana?
Actually, you can just say I use detect magic.
Oh,
It
then
just happens.
Yeah.
I'll use that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do that then.
Yes, the ring has arcanic properties to it.
Wonderful. All right, I'll pick up and slip it on my other hand.
It explodes. I'm just kidding. Okay.
It's got a delayed fireball on it. Fuck.
It is being identified as an IED.
Oatmeal, can you stop giving yourself penises? Damn it.
I didn't mean to.
Uh-huh. All right. Anyways,
Me, I'm supposed to give you the penis. I mean,
so yes, you have the ring on your finger. You can. Would you like to roll an Arcana check on it to see if you can identify what it is?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
What did I get? That's a 17.
Yeah, it's not that powerful. It is a ring of magic missile. It has 3 charges. Each charge can cast a 2nd level magic missile, and it recharges the next day.
That's
All right.
really fucking overpowered.
It's just magic missile.
That's
Yeah, second
pretty
level
cool.
magic missiles, 4 darts though.
That is pretty
Mayhaps.
fucking cool. I'll take that.
So it is fun.
Maybe.
I'm gonna put it on my ring finger so I can flip them off when I use it. Not
There
my
you
middle
go.
finger even, yeah. Just, yep.
Duncan puts it on his pinky because he thinks it looks cool, but then when he changes to one of the other two, they put it on the middle finger. Duncan's too sweet to flip people off.
You know what? You're right. Duncan's gonna put it on just on his index
call
finger.
this-
He's like, you know what? The others might want it.
Oh, and
I
just
call this
as
my fuck you ring.
and just as you look down, the Pantheon papers are in Celestial. I don't know if you want to read them or bring them to someone who can.
Yes, I would like to read them because I can read Celestial.
Okay. In Celestial, it reads, and quote, in one of these documents, anyway, they're all kind of burned up and strewn about. After the Light and Dark War, rather than continue to attack the mortal realm, the demons of the Abyss and the devils of the burning hells engaged in an endless conflict known as the Blood War. They bombarded one another with assaults, neither side never gaining much of an edge. The angels of the high heavens chose to leave them and even add to the conflict to keep the purest of evils from harming the innocent. Though this war has raged on for centuries, there's concerns that some beings are working to end the Blood War truly and gain power to lay siege to Usanara and the other mortal realms. This appears to be written by an angel, him or herself.
Interesting. Well, it might not be fully related to what to the fucking Black Suckle, but it could be. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna put that part in my baggy waggy, and I'm gonna keep that with me.
I'm
Okay.
interested in why it's here, though.
That's what I'm kind of curious about.
Well, they do pillage, so...
They pillage and plunder everything apart from my booty hole.
Just
Okay,
they did
sure.
that
funny.
last
Let him
session.
plunder mine.
Yeah, that's right. They almost did pillage and plunder my booty hole last session. Holy fuck.
That's true. That's true.
It was so violent. Like, there was just no consideration. Like, no after-session cuddles or anything. It was crazy.
I'm bleeding.
No
That's all right,
aftercare?
You gave him some pretty powerful head, though.
Hey, didn't you yeah, you blew his eyes out of his head, so...
Yeah!
I broke
I'm
my
pretty sure the
glass.
exact thing. I'm pretty sure the exact thing he said was, you made
Thank you,
his
Matt.
head like go straight down into his body or something.
Like,
that.
I know
It was
that, like,
some
I-
weird Mortal Kombat shit.
Yeah, I fucking used my Eldritch Blast, 2 bolts, on both of his eyes, and then it went down through his head, down to his torso, and then came out.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, that shit was nuts.
Call me Sloptimus Prime for giving mind-blowing head quite like that.
I gotta be honest, describing you guys killing guys like it's a Mortal Kombat fatality makes it more interesting, if I do
No,
say so
genuinely,
myself.
That's true.
Like,
Fatality.
I love the idea of how we've been approaching D&D, like where it's like, you know, very surreal, like very nice overall kind of feel, but then like you get to the combat and like all of a sudden like the finishing moves are like very gnarly, very grisly, very over the top. It's like back a while back actually now, when like the whole torture scene came up, I was like, all right, let me test the waters and see just how uncomfortable this makes people. And then when no one batted an eye, I was like, all right, combat needs to start leaning into this.
It's time to start peeling off some nails. Yeah.
I need to check myself into a psych ward. That's what happened.
All right,
Okay.
let's have a bit of a gander. Like, probably won't go any further south. It'll probably just be more of a matter of like, you know, going up and checking like what this staircase is like up here, because this place is fucking ruins. The orcs aren't great apart from their fucking amazingly beautiful, muscly women. No preference or anything. Anyway, lovely weather we got down here. Am I right, guys?
Is it getting hot down here? Fuck.
You guys need to
good thing I
stop
had
being
take off my
so.
leather armor.
You guys need to stop being so sexual. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna forge this river down here and head down here to see what I find.
Okay.
And I am keeping an eye out for any sort of traps. Or
I think I
anything
can
like that,
just
in
blow through
case.
that. Okay, yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. You eventually come to a place that I need to find the notes for again. I gotta just put it down here, nice and cozy like.
He does look cozy down there. What a guy.
The water flows to this small cavern off to the side of the
guy.
main system. In this area, the water appears to flow in circled formations, carving through the ground and flowing back around. You do see something, Bjorn, glinting off in like the corner here, like it washed up.
Interesting. All right, I'll go check that out.
It'll take you a little bit to go over there. You're gonna have to navigate your way around. So,
That's fine. Yeah.
eventually, you do see an emerald in some sort of weird pendant. It looks like it could be worth something somewhere.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and use my once a day detect magic on it as well to see if there's any magical properties.
You do not detect any magic on it.
Sweet. Then I will take it, put it in my bag.
Okie dokie.
You can detect these nuts.
Oh.
Bitch, I might.
I'm gonna keep following the cave until I find something new.
Okay. I think that is just, yeah, that's just that. I mean, you can keep going.
Yeah,
I don't even know. There we go. You do see a room at the end that it curves into. Heading inside. Oh, you're going too. Okay. Let's see. This. Fuck! I just had it written here.
With Cindy on some.
Sorry, you guys are going all like the weird rooms in a weird order. So now, I just read what the fucking. Gosh darn it! I know what's in this room too. I just want to find the fucking. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm not reading this. Okay. You enter this wide chamber. It's roughly 40 feet wide and 50 feet high. Acidic liquid sizzles and pools out of the ground around you. At the base of the large rocky mound are bones of various humanoids. That was for you, Bjorn.
Yeah. He's just kind of looking around, like, looks like. I guess before I go, Vicini, are you like making your presence known to me, or are you like just kind of hanging back, seeing?
Yeah, no, I'm making my presence known.
Making my way downtown.
Sort of, because I think, sort of, you know, we've kind of looked at everything up here and started making my way down.
Town.
I sort of saw you sort of wander off. Not really trying to hide.
Yeah. Well, I'll kind of look back at him and just. Initially, he's kind of, you know, even though he wanted to be alone, he's like, he's at this point just not even gonna bother trying to stop anybody. This looks like some sort of pit where they brought a lot of their prisoners. And people they may have been torturing,
Barbaric.
to say the least. I'll roll investigation and see if there's anything of interesting value in here.
Okay. As Vicindi walks in behind you, the entrance to the cave collapses behind you guys in pure rock, and the acid in the pools begins to overflow and ooze out and fill the room.
Ah, shit. Looks like we're next.
Another trap.
Fuck.
Okay, well, I got a 13 for investigation for the, I guess, the room now, so.
Okay. Looking around, you see the acid begin to fill the room. You see the corpses. They're like humans. They've long since been victims. There appears to be some sort of drain in the middle, because that's where a lot of the bones have set, almost as if they were washed over there. However, you're unable to get there now because the acid is slowly starting to touch your feet. You both are going to take... That's 10 points of acid damage for the two of you.
Damn,
That's a lot.
Yeah, you don't say.
You do notice, though, that the center pillar is climbable.
Okay, and the top is able to be stood on top of?
Yes, although you'll probably have to crouch down because it's not really made for people of your height, but yes, you can get up there.
Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll both...
But you will need athletics checks to get up there safely.
Boo, 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 boo. That's a good thing. Athletics is really high.
Okay, I'll
25.
Okay, so you make it up, no problem, Bjorn. But Vizindi, what are you doing? If you're gonna climb it, I need athletics. So.
I got a nat one.
Okay, so yeah, you slip off and you fall back in, then to the acid, which means you'll take the damage again.
And again, just.
So this time it's gonna be. That's gonna be 8 more acid damage.
8.
If you want to try again, Sketchy, I can give you the help action.
Yeah, I was
so
about to
can,
ask.
so
Can
you can roll
you?
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Alright.
you can roll with advantage now.
All right, nice. That is my brother in Christ. Another nat 1. Okay,
Easy.
right. hang
Even
on.
with advantage?
No, not with advantage yet. No.
Okay.
That would mean
Okay.
2 nat 1s.
Nat 20 instantly after. So that's a great start. Not one,
yeah.
not 20.
You just shoot off the ground and he just yeets you up. You almost like fly for a second. That's how fast you get back up there, though.
I fall down, hit the acid, and do like you see them in like the cartoons where they like just jump up and
Yeah, it's like Tom getting burned. Yeah.
All right. So I'm assuming the ceiling above us is just fucking like solid rock. Like,
Yes,
no way we're
from
gonna
what you
do
can
that.
tell.
Oh shit. Okay.
The acid begins to get higher and higher. It's getting towards like the edges of like these pillars here.
Okay.
Any ideas?
I was hoping you were gonna come up with some.
Yes, it's too high now. There's no way that like I'm not gonna be able to last if we try to like get down to that drain. That's just not possible.
Nope, not gonna happen with me neither.
Yeah.
What do you think is pushing it up? Maybe there's some sort of mechanism that we're not aware of.
Could be. I think we should probably both roll perception then.
I would recommend it. Yeah. Can we use help action? Can one of us roll with advantage if we use help?
Yeah,
We're both
sure.
looking?
Since you're both looking, yeah.
What's your perception, Sketch?
My perception aliens +2.
Yeah, you go ahead and do it because I have a -1.
Right. Cool. I am going to die.
Oh,
Minus. That was another nat 1.
Ugh, please tell
But
me that
you
was
have
your first
you have
roll, not your
advantage,
second
so
roll.
yeah.
No, I know, but still, that's a 16 with advantage. Thank God for that.
Okay. So, a lot of the wall just looks like rocky cave-likeness, you know, and the hot stench of the acid is beginning to burn your nostrils. But from what you can see, before it gets submerged, you see there's these lit candles in the corner here, and above them, they leave a weird shadow against some kind of rock that's almost protruding out of the wall, almost as if it's artificial and shouldn't be there. You can almost see like a little slit underneath it, like it's connected to the wall in a different way.
Is there like a place to stand over where that is, or is it all covered by acid?
Unless you could somehow leap downwards to here without getting submerged at this point, not really. Everything else is under liquid.
I've got rope. I could try to lasso it and try to pull it.
I was thinking rope, but it's a bit of a far stretch.
What would I need to roll to like lasso that and pull it?
Oh, that's a good question. I believe that would kind of constitute as athletics again, to see if you could accurately throw it to that location and wrap it around there. You'd have to roll pretty high though if you're trying to lasso something.
I've got
What
a
I will
plus
say,
10.
before you do that, can I
do.
I'm gonna go ahead and use healing hands or lay on hands. So I'll give you 10 hit points. I'll give myself 10. Okay.
All right. I appreciate it. All right. And I don't know. Would a help action work in this scenario, considering it would just be me throwing the rope at it?
Not really. He'd have to physically. He has to
Yeah.
physically contribute in some way. So.
I don't think we'd be able to. Okay. Then,
I'll
yeah, I'm just
offer
gonna have to
moral
roll-
support.
I'm just gonna have to roll straight athletics. Too bad you're not a bard.
Yeah, you could inspire him at that point. This is all happening.
hard.
Meanwhile,
Roll
meanwhile
20.
the rest of them are just over here doing not like they're like, where'd those two go?
Roll 20. I really need you to be nice to me today. You've given me 2 15s so far. If you could give me just a little bit more, that would be great. Fuck my ass. 21.
Okay, the number you needed to beat to get to there was 20, so you did it.
Oh, thank God.
So it does.
Hey.
So whatever this rock is, you are able to wrap the rope around from the distance.
Sweet.
What do you do now?
Then I'm going to try to. So it, like, from my perspective, it looks like a lever, correct?
To an extent, it's rock, but it looks like it's not like connected to the wall as rock would be, because the wall's all rock. So why isn't it like fused to it? You see like a slit underneath, like it's almost stuck on something that's on the wall.
Looks like it's stuck on something.
So
I'm gonna
like
try
it's
and help
Yeah, I
people.
mean, I guess. What's that?
Like it's
Do you want me to
connected
help
into the
you to
wall.
pull?
You fucking might as well. What do you?
Yeah,
do
that
you
he
want
can
me to roll
help with.
athletics to pull it.
Yep.
No, you could just try and pull.
Okay.
So which way are
Yeah,
you
I
pull?
guess-
You're just gonna pull up where you guys are?
I mean, we can't really pull down since we're up
Right,
Yeah.
where you are. All right.
I'm
Yeah,
pulling in
that's
the
what we-
direction.
So as you both yank upwards, you feel it shift a little. You almost hear a metallic, like clanking sound as it kind of it slightly jolts upwards. It seems like whatever this thing is, hearing the metal, you can infer it is a lever. However, it's meant to be pulled down. It's already in the upright position.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cindy, what kind of healing do you have?
I'm all out, I believe. Yeah, well, hang on. No, I've got one. I do have... I don't know how useful this is going to be. It will work for one. I can cast one level of absorb elements. I don't know how applicable that's going to be. Technically, this is acid, so
And it's not. Doesn't that only work with like magic damage or something, or how does that happen?
I believe it's just straight elements. Let me see. I
cast it
can
on-
do acid. Yeah, I can do acid.
You
let me
guys
just
do it on other
remind
people or
myself.
just on yourself.
Self.
So you're gonna cast it on yourself and jump in?
That might be.
I don't think I do. No. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you're gonna grab the rope from him and you're gonna jump in and then pull.
Yeah. Well, not pull the rope now. I should be.
No.
Can I get over there?
Oh, you're just gonna straight swim over there.
Yeah. Well, I was. My plan was just gonna jump as far as I can with that there.
Okay.
You might as well have
so-
the rope in hand though, in case you don't make the jump and the rope just like pulls the lever down.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. Like to an extent, like I'll have the rope, but also like I'll be jumping in with the rope if that makes sense.
Okay. So go ahead then. It's gonna be hard to jump since you both like crouched, because like I said, the ceiling's close to your head, so you kind of just have to like leap yourself inwards.
Bro, have you never played Minecraft? Crouch jumping, man. Come on.
Oh Jesus, this isn't a video game. Come on.
It's a board game.
Yeah, get it right, bitch.
I take it you just want me to roll athletics, or?
You can just do it. It's liquid. You're not gonna make a jump from where you're height to over here.
Oh right.
You're gonna
okay,
go in no
okay.
matter
I
what.
was
So
just gonna
you
struggle.
yeah. So you're gonna go in, cast absorb elements, so it reduces the damage you take. Right? That's what you do.
I'm just checking that at the moment. Spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessens the effect on you, and storing it for your next melee attack.
I think it just gives you resistance, right? Yeah. Okay, so you
yeah.
take half damage then from this. Whew. So you were gonna take 14 points of acid damage, but that's reduced to now 7. So
7.
as you jump in, the sting is still there, but it doesn't burn through your skin just yet, as you have this protective shield temporarily around you, absorbing some of that energy. It empowers you a little in your muscles, allowing you to swim quicker over to where this lever is.
Fuck, hang on. Yeah, work away, sorry.
You're kawaii. So are you gonna pull down on it then?
Yeah.
Okay, you grab on. Because you're beginning to get submerged in liquid, it does take a little effort on your part, but eventually you're able to slide this rock down. You feel it move, and you hear gears turn in the wall. Eventually, the bubbling sound beneath you stops, and the acid begins to slowly trickle down across your body. It goes lower and lower until it seeps either through the center that's underneath this rocky mound, or it resets back to its normal height in the floor.
Okay.
The room, a lot of bones are now gone as they have been completely eaten away, and the room has a very harsh, powerful, like heated scent to it. But it's you guys are safe, and the wall, which you thought collapsed, actually slides out of the way. So now the opening is back.
Nice. Okay.
Good work, Vicindy.
Dungeons
thank
are
you.
fun.
I can't take anything like that again. If we're to go any further, we need the others. I cannot bear that again.
Do you know where they went?
So last time I checked, they were still in the open room.
Might as well forge back then.
All right, after you.
So you guys are heading back?
And so they
Okay.
held hands and skipped their ways back to the main room again.
Hmm. I like to think of it more so I have my arm around this motherfucker because I'm limping bad.
That's also a viable strategy. I thought skipping would also be very fun.
What, like start doing get my welly boots on, start jumping in the water,
Yeah.
giggling to myself.
Just singing in the rain.
Singing in the acid. All right, Oatmeal, stop playing balloons. You guys can do something again.
Ah,
I don't even know if he was playing that or not. I just took a hard guess, so.
I've just been
Considering
listening.
considering it takes us time to get back, do what you guys need to do, and we'll catch up to wherever you're.
Yeah.
While we are walking back, I'm gonna bring up a point to Bjorn. How do you think that was activated? Do you think it was some sort of magical threshold that we crossed, or is something somewhere watching us?
Would there have been anything that I would have either of us would have noticed when we walked in, King, that would have activated that?
Perhaps you just walking into the room, you didn't, and as you stood in there by yourself and nothing happened, it is as soon as he walked in that it went off.
Interesting.
So it could have been the number of people, the weight, it could have just been random, you're not entirely sure. You didn't feel anything, like in your feet or anything, so.
Right.
Bizarre. Couldn't have been a pressure plate or anything. I mean, one Goliath is the weight of 2 or 3 people. I have no idea.
Okay, while they're doing that, what are you 3 doing?
Because I've done all the looting that I want, I've just been waiting up here, just kind of talking to Max for the time being. I've kind of kept to myself, been like to the other 2, it just looks like I've been arguing with myself.
It's a good special. All right.
He's so quirky.
Yeah.
Was that a Jeff Dunham reference?
Yeah. That's why I said it's a good special.
It is a very good special. Holy shit.
I love Jeff
Oh,
Dunham.
wow.
I love
Holy
Jeff
crap,
Dunham.
It's been a long time.
All right. Yeah, he's he's a special kind of boy. Anyways, where are the big boys at? We need to get out of here.
They went down that way. I'm just waiting for them to arrive so we can take our unfortunately fallen friend here back to her home.
Okay, to like 10-ish minutes
that
pass,
happens.
and then the Goliaths show up because this isn't going anywhere.
Dripping in acid.
Yeah. They come back and you see some green wetness on them, and their skin seems more flat burned than previous.
Well,
Don't
you
go
guys
down
look you guys look rough. I'm going to assume you might need some help.
Understatement of
We
the
managed to find a
century.
chamber down there full of acid. As soon as both of us had walked into the room, it closed off and began to fill up. We're not exactly sure why, though.
Well, that does in fact sound very rough. Let me and I go over to Cindy, I kind of give this kind of put off look, but then I do cast Cure Wounds on him for 8 HP,
Okay.
Thank you.
and then I fucking ignoring his thanks, I go over to Bjorn and I give him some health as well.
Yeah, knowing
Giving
how
him 12.
knowing how
Right.
knowing how bad Bjorn is, the druid, he will also use Cure Wounds, and Bjorn, you'll get an additional 19.
Ooh, I like that. Much
Oh,
appreciated.
yeah, not to pick any favorites here. Got it.
He looks at you. I only had 1 spell slot left, but he's like, hope you're all right. And those words, are a healing word, and so you gain another 4.
I can do a little bit of healing for him too.
Damn. Favoritism, am I right, guys?
Give me. Just put it. I can do a little bit of healing
everybody's-
too.
Oh wait, no, I
Everybody's
can't.
dogpiling on top of Bjorn trying to heal him.
I can't.
Cindy is sitting over there with like cuts and everything. All
I
over
can't
his
heal,
body.
but I'm here to support you, man. He just.
I should really be like, I can heal you too. Okay, so can you? Will you?
No.
No, I actually can't.
I'm just letting you know I can.
Yeah.
I can. It's.
If you
I'm
get-
saving
if
it
you
for
hurt enough.
myself. Yeah, I'm saving it for myself.
Are you sure you need it? I think,
No.
I think you're just overreacting.
Scraps.
Mm,
Yeah, I think you're fine. You're just overreacting.
it'll do for now. I'm at a stage where I'm all right.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds once on myself then.
Nice. Ultimate
Uh,
FU.
Yeah, ultimate. Well, I've checked everything that I need to here. I've found money. I've killed Tim. I'm looking forward to leaving. I just want to make sure that we can get her out of here. Indicating to the body that's been wrapped up in a blanket of sorts.
There was another pathway down before we made it into the acid room, but given how this place seems to be still dangerous despite not finding any other orcs in here, I'd rather not take the risk of anyone else getting caught in unfortunate circumstances.
I agree. There was a staircase. I remember Rizla mentioning a staircase up in that room where he found that staff. We could see if that's a way out.
Suppose it's worth a try.
I'm going to
I'm
follow
on it.
Rizla out.
Yep, he'll take point like he normally does.
Little man, like it's easier for him to take point because if he peeks around the corner, they won't notice him. But if a normal-sized person peeks around the corner, you'll notice him.
What
It's
the
over
fuck
here,
is that
guys.
supposed to mean, Kieran? Hmm?
It's supposed to mean that
A
you,
normal sized person? Hmm?
yeah,
Normal?
normal size, you
Whoa.
fucking
Normal
green Goliath
size?
bastard.
Normal
He's
size?
a halfling. He's not normal sized.
Do you guys hear that? Apparently,
On
normal is a thing.
Pride
Yeah,
Month,
he's-
no less. How dare you?
Are you being a
What are you gonna-
gatekeeper? Hmm?
Yeah,
Tell me
I
what
am.
the no-
This is specious. I can't believe you.
Oh my
I know.
gosh.
Look,
Okay.
all I'm saying is, right, look, all I'm saying is if Goliaths wanted to be considered normal, they would easily just go through surgery and get some, like, inches taken out of their legs. That's all I'm saying.
And then
But
they
alright.
they donate their
Shorter
bones
giant,
to
but
science.
It's okay, Bjorn. It's okay. He just wish he had these pecs. It's okay. It's okay.
My inches were put
Yeah,
somewhere
I wish I had
else.
those pecs pinning me down. Yeah, that's damn what.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure. Okay.
You wanna go, bro? Wanna go to my bedroom, huh? Is that it, bro, huh?
So the stairs
So
they lead to a door. Here, I'll have Rizzler try and open it, since that's something he'd do.
Slow moment.
Okay, using the thieves' tools, he's able to unlock the door. And he gets it open. See, he helped, even though he's not really here. Anyways, you all, the 6 of you, head up through. It basically leads to a back way through the upper part of the stronghold. The main part that's on the surface. There's not much in there in terms of just a little bit of like some chairs and tables and such. You do see, as you pass by an opening into the main hall, you see about a dozen or so just mutilated orc corpses and a heavily breathing owlbear that's been like stabbed and shot with arrows repeatedly. It turns and looks at you all. Is it over?
But it is.
It is over.
At that, the owlbear transforms back into Raheem, and he drops to one knee. Oh, thank goodness. What the hell even happened down there? And the other druid steps out with the clothed figure in its hands. No, you don't mean to tell me. She didn't make it. She went out on her own terms, at least. Damn. We knew the risks going in here, but the Elder, I don't know how he'll take to this. We cannot blame them. They asked for our help and we gave it. I know, we just... Oh, hell with it. Let's just get out of here. And he gets up, he's all cut up and everything. He kind of limps over to you guys and just wants to leave as well.
Yeah, when he limps over to us, I am going to cast my last Cure Wounds on him.
Damn, you got a lot of those.
Yeah, I got 4 spell slots in level 1. So that is he gets healed for 10 HP.
Okay. His wounds
Ping
close up a bit.
furiously writing down notes.
It's great because I have 4 slots on first level. And I've got 4 slots on second level, technically.
Okay. Have counterspell ready 8 times. Got it. Got it. I haven't used that against you guys once, by the way, so.
No.
And I'm
you're
very
wel-
thankful.
You're welcome. I'm not a mean DM. All right. So you guys step out. I don't have a picture of a stronghold, and I'm too lazy to get one. So you guys walk out into the plains, the forest surrounding you all. You see the aftermath of the battle. There's a lot of dead soldiers and a lot of dead orcs. But you do see a large section of orcs that apparently have surrendered by dropping to their knees. They're being shackled and walked off by the rest of the soldiers. The captain sees you all over there, and he just kind of nods at you.
I give him an almost dismissive wave of like one of them like waves that says like, look, you've done good, you can leave now, the job's done, kind of thing.
Yeah. I put my fist in the air and accidentally shoot him in the face with magic missile too.
I actually probably would walk over to him and ask if he's heard anything about the siege at Westershen.
As you walk over and ask him, he's like working out a shoulder tear or something as he's like fixing his arm. We haven't received word yet. However, we were going to be informed upon an imminent attack. Haven't been so far, so it's safe to say the orcs have likely pulled out.
Good to hear.
We thank you for... Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I'm assuming you're taking these back to Westershen for imprisonment.
Indeed. A few of the young ones who are forced in by fear will drop them off at another orc tribe that is more docile. However, the rest will suffer the consequences for their actions. Hopefully it'll stand as a reminder to any orcs looking to create an army. They are no match for Westershen and the adventurers that live within it. We thank you for your efforts in dealing with Kuvak, and if anything else becomes an issue, we will inform you of such.
Thank you for your assistance, and give my thanks to Mazar as well. He's been quite a help as well.
He will be pleased to know of this outcome. If you'll excuse us, we will be setting out. Would you like to come with us, or do you have other places to attend to?
Well, a few of us are not exactly welcome back in that city, so I will be heading with my party back to the druid camps.
He pauses for a second and thinks. That's probably for the best. However, should you ever decide to return, know that at the very least I will speak out on your behalf.
That is much appreciated.
Fare thee well. And he turns around and heads off with his men. Soldiers, we are leaving! And they begin
I'm gonna call after him because just I kind of blanked out there. We didn't touch on the encampment. Is the encampment still there, or?
Don't know yet.
I'll ask him about it if there is any word of the orc encampment that was another target for us.
We had men surrounding the perimeter, and although a few made their way out, we eventually surrounded the place. There's a small band of orcs out there somewhere, but they're not much of a threat. All the others, though it would be too hard to arrest all of them, have agreed to disband.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
All right, so you guys head back into the woods, and it takes you a good half day or so to head back to the mountainside where the large bonfire is. As the sun begins to set on this day, the druids are kind of relaxing now. The kids no longer at play. A few of them stand up when they see all of you head over. Rahim, by gods, are you all right? I'm fine. Let's just. Where's the elder? We need to talk to him. And the old man that you all rescued from before, he steps out. Oh, I do hope your quest was quite successful.
As successful as it could have been, sir. We appreciate all of your support in aiding us in our effort. But we do unfortunately have some unfortunate news. While we did our absolute best to try and maintain a lack of losses on our side. We did unfortunately lose one of yours, and for that I cannot apologize enough. We made sure to bring her back so that we could give you like a chance to give her a proper druid ritual burial.
Oh, good heavens. And he actually, like, grabs at his heart. The loss of such pure life is truly painful to one. However, she willingly went on the job, so it is of no fault of yourselves. Give her to us, and we will take good care of her, and see her out on her final journey. And a couple of the druids come over, and they take her out of the hands of the other druid. He just looks worn out, and they walk him over too. And they head off to deal with her body. Well, as rough as a day as this has been, you are all welcome to spend the night here with us.
We appreciate that, Elder. We won't take up too much more of your time or your hospitality. You have been wonderful to us.
Nonsense. You are heroes of the forest, and for that you have our gratitude. And he, like, claps his hands. Everyone, let us feast for the night, and then allow our new friends to rest. And Raheem just gives you guys, like, a little smile, like, hey, we did it, you know.
What a guy. We love Raheem.
Raheem.
So I'm just gonna say, kind of, rather than ask you, say, I assume you all long rest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Actually, since I'm an elf, I only need to do it for 4 hours.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm gonna curse you with insomnia so you don't sleep at all, bitch. Then you can't meditate.
It's not very cool of you to do that.
Ooh,
No,
this is
it
gonna be
isn't,
fun.
but I'm gonna ask.
Let me just check who that number is for. Oh, lovely.
There, if you don't mind, King, there is something that I would like to do as Bjorn, away from the group, as it were.
Okay. So you're gonna head off somewhere?
Probably after eating, Bjorn will kind of like silently, move off into like, the forest, like as far from the encampment as he can get, seeming to want to be alone at that point.
Okay.
He starts to kind of look at his hands a bit, remembering what that fight felt like, remembering how he felt so powerless.
Mm-hmm.
And at one moment, he just grips his fist incredibly tightly and just strikes the nearby tree like as hard as he can.
Okay. The tree cracks from the hit.
Owie, scary.
Well, he is wearing the belt now, so you are naturally
Yeah,
stronger,
that is
so-
true,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, what's the belt?
He got a
Oh,
belt
yeah.
last
I
week
got a-
that buffs up his strength.
Yeah, I got a belt of stone giant strength, so my strength score is now at 23. And so he kind of like breathes heavily a little bit. Thor, if you can hear me, I need you.
Okay. For a moment, nothing seems to happen. You hear the chirping of crickets in the distance. You hear the flutter of a bird after you hit the tree, take off. The night is very quiet. Just when internally you're about to give up any hope, everything turns gray, your vision. Everything stops. You hear nothing. It sounds like an endless void. You remember this because this is the same scene you were presented with before the battle. Eventually, you hear heavy footsteps come out from the trees. How much more help do you need? I gave you aid in that battle, and here you are still alive.
That fight was nothing but an embarrassment for me. It was another reminder of how weak I am.
He actually smiles when you say that. I'm glad you finally understand. You are weak, Bjorn. You've been weak all your life. You are strong in the heart, but weak in the mind. And he, like, spits. Makes me sick. That's why I came to you. That's why I gave you the power you have deep inside yourself. Here you stand, asking me for more help. I gave you the tools to be the warrior you want to be. And he gets close. Normally he stands at a distance. He gets in your face. But you still choose the righteous path. Oh, Mr. Bad Guy, you murdered and you raped. But choose to drop your weapons and I won't kill you. That's you. A true warrior stares his opponent in the eye and understands when they come to blows, only one man walks away from it. Finally, when you were presented with an opponent who dominated you in battle, you knew it was your life or his, and although you may not have been the one to slay him, you took up arms against his men, and you watched with, though you would never admit it, some glee upon watching your friend crush his skull into his own body. You are the kind of man who claims he wants to fight for others, but doesn't have the stones within him to slay his opponents when he needs to. You have the power to just let loose and conquer this entire fucking world if you wanted to. Not that you need to, not that you would, though it would be fun to see. Do you finally get it? You're embarrassed because you don't have it. You lack the conviction to settle the score. You sought out the Black Circle after they almost killed your friends, wanting to give them a chance. I was hoping, watching that, you would slit their throats in the middle of the night. Oh, but I knew better than that. So tell me, Bjorn, what have you learned from this previous encounter, after Kuvok nearly slit your body piece by piece in front of the people who care about you? Have you learned anything? Have you learned that you need to be stronger? Or are you simply going to fall inward on yourself and deem yourself too weak?
Whenever I faced Kuvok, it was the first time in a long time that I had ever faced someone so much more powerful than me. Not since I was a child. I didn't rage because I was angry. I raged because I was afraid. I raged because he reminded me of him. The reason you even found me in the first place.
Of course it reminded you of him. Of course you feel that way. I see it in your eyes now. They've changed. Before, they were always so confident, so noble. And now I see the child I saw so long ago.
I don't want to be afraid anymore.
Well, what do you intend to do about it?
Use everything I have in my arsenal to make sure that no one of innocence ever comes to harm again.
Now those are the words I've been waiting to hear. Your resolve is starting to come in line with the rest of you. And soon I will be able to grant you even further power and give you complete control over what is inside you. Until then, remember what you said to me here. Remember the fact that if you want to protect those you care about, you have to do whatever it takes. No more second chances. Those who shed blood deserve to have their own blood shed. Get that through that thick skull of yours, and maybe you will learn. Maybe you can learn to not be afraid anymore. And he begins to turn away, his cloak flowing with him. By the way, he is still out there, waiting to finish what he started. When that time comes, well, let's just say I won't be stepping in for a second time. You'll be expected to stand on your own feet. And then in a flash, the green returns to the trees, the sound in the forest in the distance you hear once again, and you are alone.
Bjorn takes in a deep breath and lets it go, sealing his resolve before going back to join the others as he says, I wait for your blade, father.
All right, take the inspiration.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I like that. That was a good interaction. I didn't have to set up. You set up for me. All right. So everybody's gonna lay down. It's all nice and quiet. Asher's gonna go masturbate for 4 hours because he only needs to relax for 4.
He's just like me for real, for real.
For real, for real.
I'm gonna bust one out for the shotties out in what was that? What was that other city we were in?
Westershen.
Westershen.
Let us shouties in Westershen.
I blow my load for you.
So everyone can long rest, heal up all the way, get your spell slots back, all that good stuff. OMG.
And before everyone wakes up, apart from Asher, of course, because he meditates for 4 hours, you know, very aware of that.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
That's the most serious thing his character's ever said.
Do you know what that reminds me of, Oatmeal?
What?
Who needs sight when you can smell fear?
I just find it funny that his character has the least amount of depth, and he's the one who needs answers for nothing. Like,
Yeah, no. What do you need answers for? How do I make brownies?
yeah.
Where's the recipe?
Where's Rachel?
Where is the pea stored?
Yeah, early in the morning before the others wake up, I do go over to Vicindy and I jab him gently with my baton to get him to wake up.
Okay.
Roll perception at disadvantage.
Perception?
Well, because like that's how a lot of times if somebody's like asleep in like other D&D games I've played, if you're trying to wake them up, you have them roll perception, and if it's too low, they don't wake up.
Oh, damn. All right, Vicindy, roll perception, I guess. Unless you just want to wake up, but...
Unless you just want to wake up, that's up to you.
I'm like half sleeping, so I'll just wake up to that.
Okay.
Who did I steal money from, by the way?
Bjorn.
Bjorn, you stole his pocket money.
While he's
A long
asleep, I'm
time
gonna put a little bit of money in his pocket.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
Don't say that, because I'm not putting all of it back in.
How much did you put in there?
I'm gonna say 10 gold.
Oh, the tooth fairy.
Plus, I don't want to carry coins, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you all my bronze. So
All the copper.
or all the copper, yeah. So take 485 copper.
I
don't want it.
I had a friend borrow $5 from me once, no, $10, and then he paid me back in a plastic bag full of quarters. The fuck, this is like the same thing. Like, I know,
Exactly what I would do too.
I know I stole
I told her-
60 gold from you, but here's 500 copper.
So I'm the intern coordinator at work.
I have
and
almost 1,000 copper. Jesus Christ.
I'm the intern coordinator at work, and I told one of them, "Hey, what's the hotline for an emergency call?" And one of them goes, "Oh, it's this." I'm like, "All right, there you go, $5." So the next day, I come back with $5. They piss me off, so I went to lunch, and at the bank I went to, I said, "Hey, I need like $5 in dimes."
Oh no!
Oh no.
That
And
is
then And you know, I work at a nuclear plant, so I went and grabbed a contaminated bag.
Oh no.
That's 50
It's not
dimes.
actually contaminated. It's not actually contaminated. But the thing is that since it's inside a contamination bag, you can't take it off site. You can't leave with it.
Oh my god. You gave this motherfucker $5 in dimes.
That's contaminated.
Contamination bag, which now can't leave the plant. That's fucking hilarious.
It's not that the dimes are contaminated at all.
It's
just rule. You can't open the bag or take it out. Or like,
Is there like a
That's
disinfection
amazing.
place that it can be emptied out into?
No. They literally just can't leave. Never.
Oh.
That's amazing. I love that.
So now they're gonna, whenever they
so
get pay
petty.
$5, they're gonna drop the bag off on somebody's counter, and it's just that will just be the money that never trades like locations.
Yeah,
You
you
will
just
literally be
can't ever open it.
You're an ass.
Wow, that's petty as shit. I love it.
Are you so basically you have found the most unconventional way to render a form of currency useless.
Yes.
Yes.
You're doing better than the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
government.
Man's essentially just defaced.
That's not
Five
controversial, so I can say it. Okay, anyways, so Bjorn, take note that you have that money back. Asher, take note that you don't have that money anymore.
Look,
I already removed it.
Bjorn, when Bjorn wakes up, he looks at his coin bag. He's like, "That's weird. Where the hell did I get 970 pieces of copper?"
All right,
Obvious number.
so now Kieran, you're waking up Vicindy.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I'm trying to do it as low profile so I don't wake the others.
Yeah. What do you want?
We need to talk.
I don't know where this is going.
Here's what I want you to do. Roll perception real quick, Vicindy. Just roll perception.
Wait.
That is an 8.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
never
Can I
mind.
interrupt really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who the fuck is Vizindi?
That's Barrett's actual name. You haven't been using his actual name.
Yeah, you've missed out on quite a bit.
I was about to say, did someone fucking die?
No,
We
Barrett's
got
real name's been
out.
Vicindy.
You don't know how much info I gave him too to catch him up, and he still doesn't know this. So
That wasn't included.
Yeah.
That wasn't included.
Yeah, real name's Vicindy. Woo, shocker. Yeah.
Barrett was a pseudonym that he used to kind of keep to himself.
he used to be a knight of justice, and then they kicked him out for some reason. So some of them like him and know him, others hate him, and so now he's going by his real name.
Yeah, and it literally just so happened both of the Goliaths actually have Nordic names, and we didn't even make that connection beforehand.
No, I mean, I specifically chose a Nordic name for Bjorn. But...
Oh, same. I did too. Like, back before I came up with Barchocker, I came up with Vicindy. So
there you go.
yeah, and so like whenever you said you were going for like a Nordic style, I was like, oh, I can't tell him, but that's cool. The fact that we both did that.
Who's
Goliaths just give me
Vicindy?
Goliaths just give me like very like Nordic vibes. Which is
No,
why
they
I
do.
picked that.
Genuinely, it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. All right, sorry. Carry on. Thing. I got an 8 for perception. I fail. Okay, carry on.
Yeah. You don't see what I wanted you to see. So
Come with me now.
if you want to live.
If you want to live.
I
I just now noticed Kieran's name in Roll20. Fuck.
yeah.
No metagaming.
No. I know.
I
why I
know
didn't-
by the eyes, though, don't I? Or
That's why I
is
had
that
you roll
what it is?
perception,
That's why you
bitch.
had
You
roll
didn't see it in the
perception.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I would know that though, don't I? Because Thing explained it to me. I'm not gonna metagame, so I'm not gonna know if I don't know. But like, do I know? I think that I should. Right?
You would know the information of it, but you wouldn't know the color based purely on that information.
Okay. Well, it's not Max's and it's not Duncan's, so would I be able to just assume?
No.
Maybe not. No. Okay. I don't know. That's fine. Yeah.
Not telling me,
Okay.
You just go with
Not
him.
that
You're
I-
not sure which one he is right now.
Yeah. I'll go with him. Okay. Yep. Fine. Not that I needed sleep or anything.
Don't worry, I let you get your full 8 hours of beauty rest.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Whatever.
I
What is it you need?
I lead him just a little bit away from like the camp a little bit, not too far, but like and like close enough so like if we need help, we can just like call back easily.
Oh, this is like Rick and Shane all over again.
He hasn't got that far yet. Shut up.
So what are we doing? You taking me around the back or something? What's all this?
That's funny.
Oh, you jest, but I tell you what, you need to hear me, and I need you to take this seriously. I might not associate with the ideals of you fucking heroes, but I swear if you talk to Duncan like that again and you dare put him down, I will put you down further. 'Cause you, Vicindy, are a hypocrite. And I tell you that with as much respect as I can for someone who is a formidable warrior. You are something I've grown to despise. I swear, you want to tell him that his attempts of saving people and doing the right thing are futile. But here you are, claiming that your righteous, holy journey of putting some kind of world in ending evil to rest is suddenly the right call. We've had thousands of them over the past God knows how many years. There is always a bigger threat, but because it aligns with your little journey of, oh my God said I need to do this, suddenly that's where you draw the line. Suddenly that's where you need to get involved. No, you can't pick and choose where your holy journey decides itself. Either you're a hero or you're just someone seeking glory. So what are you?
Sorta. At first, he was at the start of it. He did sort of tense up, but as he heard him out, he just sort of breathes a sigh of more discomfort, like a mellow sigh, and lowers his guard a bit. And is there like a rock or something I can sit on?
Sure.
Alright.
Just force.
I'll sit in the rock and just sort of jest him to either sit beside me or stand closer.
I'm fine where I stand, but I will listen to you if you wish to talk.
I suppose this is in relation to our conversation earlier. And I assume that this would be the darker, more meaning of the triage. Am I correct in saying this?
Oh, good. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Maybe I was outspoken whenever I spoke to Duncan. I never wished him harm, nor to put him down. People need all sorts in this world. You know it yourself. You're actually the perfect example. You have the light-hearted innocence. You have the hero, and you have the crushing doubt, which is yourself. Society works in the same way. All of us working together, we're an automation of sorts. Takes all kinds to make the world go round. I myself, well, I'm no hero. But I'm no villain either. I don't believe that I'm any better than anybody else. There will always be war, conflict, hatred. That doesn't mean that we have to completely axe out the beauty of people, love, compassion, innocence, such as Duncan. But it's more of an unstoppable object meets an unbeatable force, to be honest. There's always going to be this difference. Unfortunately, that's just how it is.
Of course, and I understand that better than everyone. I'm sat behind the eyes of a fucking dim-witted, pure-hearted hero wannabe, and the other fucking one. I think I understand that better than most. I fucking read the stories through their eyes. I hear everything that's said. I know there's going to be a constant imbalance, and I encourage it, because without that imbalance, I wouldn't be alive. Neither would he, and neither would the other. The imbalance is what drives us. The imbalance is what creates the world that we live in. But you, telling someone that there are attempts of trying to do the right thing are in vain, purely because in the grand scheme of things it might not mean much, is pathetic. By that logic, we might as well just give the Black Circle the fucking stone and be over with it. Because in 1,000 fucking years, maybe less, there will be another threat anyway, and there will be more heroes. What's to stop them and make us any different?
We are no different. That's the point. That's all of this. There is... Well, honestly, it's funny. The point is, there is no point. There will always be a successor for evil, for good. But his efforts are not in vain. That is not what I meant. Do not misinterpret me. It's just so long as Duncan understands that there will always be a driving force against him. Somebody working to undo all the good that we do. That is the only point that I wanted to come across with him. Especially in the Orcish society where, well, their entire social hierarchy is made from warmongering. That's how it is. Simply like whacking back a bush or pruning the garden. It's in the same regard, I'm afraid.
Then in future, you better choose your words more carefully. As I said, I don't care much for you hero types, those who want to do good and help people, because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get by. But he's very aware of the fact that there will always be a constant threat. But in his mind, as long as he can do something about it now, that is what matters. Even if it's just for a short period of time, and if it's only for while he's alive, as long as he can keep it back, that's what matters. He's already got enough problems going on as it is. I don't need you adding to the fold. Fuck.
Do you feel like I am pressuring him?
I don't feel like you're pressuring him, but I feel like if you continue to break his perception on the world and how things are, or even try getting into his head and telling him that, you know, everything that he does is for naught just because of the fact that he'll be dead soon and something new will take place, you might not have meant it in that way, but that's exactly how you said it. Now, it's pretty fucking obvious now, but he is a fragile one. The fact that there are 3 of us living in that fucking head of his says enough. But
And I'm the hypocrite, huh?
Yes, you are!
How did you arrive at that? For somebody who constantly feels like I'm the one pulling a veil over his eyes, when you're living in his head, completely undisclosed. Do you not think he should be aware of this?
We're doing this to keep him safe.
You're doing this to put him in more trouble than it's worth.
You know fucking nothing about what you talk about.
Then I say you hold your tongue.
I'll hold my tongue when you get off your fucking high horse.
Goodbye, Gabriel. And I'm gonna walk back to the camp.
Fucking piece of work. And then I sit on the rock that he was sat on and I just let him go.
Oh, my nipples are hard. Okay. That was really good, you guys.
Let him be the only one.
Just genuinely, I love the fucking roleplay.
I know.
In this campaign, it's so good.
This is the peak of our D&D capabilities so far. So I'm all
So
for
far.
And it's
Oh,
only
yeah.
gonna get better from here.
Yeah, there's always room for improvement.
right?
I'm just saying, we're finally at a point where you guys can have like full conversations in character without going like, "Oh, I tell him this." No, you're like, you are your
Right.
characters, and I'm just like,
Yeah. I just wish that we had body language because I don't like.
I
You
know.
know, there's times where I want to interrupt someone like there now, and then there's times where I do it completely on accident, so we don't know who's gonna talk, and it just results in someone talking over the other, and it gets really frustrating, and I hate doing it. So if I ever talk over someone, I apologize profusely.
It's okay.
well, we could always set up where everyone uses their cams, but then everyone has to be on cams. So
Yeah,
Put another
that's-
shirt on.
I'm
And-
gonna get. I'm gonna be an AI. I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
He's
jeez.
gonna be a VTuber, let's go.
Yeah.
Get to the VTuber.
Hey, one day
I'll do,
we'll,
like,
like
a
I said, we'll all
VR
get in
quiz.
person and we'll do it in person, so it'll be easier. But
That's cool. I want to go to America anyway.
Dude, imagine if we all fucking like met up for like a convention or something for a week and just did like a one shot. That'd be fucking
Do one
sick.
shot. I'd be down.
we could.
For sure.
Great. Now I got to get to writing again. Damn it! I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna stay in the woods for a little bit, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill in the woods for a little bit.
Okay. So Vizindi, when as you make your way back, you hear something in the distance. Turning around, you first think it's just Gabriel following you, and it's not. You hear movement in the woods. How does that make you feel in this moment?
Am I certain that it was definitely something, and it's not like it's just the wind situation?
No, you heard like like something move. It's not it's not right on top of you, but you hear it like moving. You're not sure what it is.
I'm gonna sort of just put my hand on my hilt and just say, "Make yourself known."
Okay. The sound you hear, it does begin to get a little louder. It sounds large, almost like a rolling sound, like something's moving towards you in a slow motion. You do hear like I can't really make the sound, but the of a horse. You guys know where their lips move?
Yeah,
I don't even know if that heard or my
yeah.
mic peaked or not, but
I heard it.
okay.
Perfect.
So something in like a carriage is apparently heading towards you, but it sounds large and wooden. And then the sound just stops.
The only thing that I can think of is the ever so briefly talked about mount that Kuvak used, but it's definitely in my mind anyway. But as I'm sort of just scanning the trees, I sort of hold still for a couple of seconds, count to 5, and just start booking it towards the camp.
Okay. As you feel like everything.
I'm sort of yelling, like everyone take cover, sort of thing, as I'm running, because we're not too far away.
Yeah, and as you say that, you hear the swooshing come through the trees. It sounds like there's dozens of them. Well, let's start rolling here. Miss, hit, hit, miss, hit.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
Miss.
There's so many misses. Holy fuck!
Miss. Yeah, the trees are making this
Wait,
better on you guys.
Is this everything chasing me? Are you calculating how many things are gonna hit me?
Miss.
We're gonna find out in a second.
Miss. Okay.
I don't like this.
Okay. So that's not too bad then. So it's 1d. Okay. So as you faintly look behind you, you feel them whiz past you. Dozens of arrows just shooting out of the woods. You got hit once, so you're gonna take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the arrows shoot out. They bombard the camp. So here's okay. So Odie, you got hit twice.
Ah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I knew he'd say that. So that's that's both of arrows together equate to 6 points of piercing damage. Bjorn, you got hit once. That's for you 6 points from one hit of piercing damage. And Rizzler got hit twice. That is, and that is he takes 12 points of piercing damage. And that's a hit, miss. So yeah, the arrows shoot out. They hit a few of you, like in arms and legs. As the camp gets bombarded, some of the druids are able to take cover. A few of which, though, just get knocked back. 3 of them just get pierced with arrows and die. All right.
Fuck.
There's a lot of screaming as a woman tries to cover up the kids, taking an arrow into her back. Finally, Raheem and a couple others are able to put up some plants to like block some of the arrows. Although one goes through and like shoots right through Raheem's hand. Oh, damn it! What the hell is happening? And then with that, the arrows stop.
Okay.
So you guys do something cool now.
All right. Which direction were they coming from?
They come out from the woods. You guys are against like the rocky part of a mountain, so they came out arguably like right in front of you. So if you're facing like north, it's south side. So Gabe, you did hear this whooshing in the distance, and you hear the people screaming back at the camp, but you're not sure what's going on since you're in the woods.
I am going to roll. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace. I'm going to try and see what's going on there, because hearing the screaming and the commotion, like Gabe's not really looking to get involved with that smoke unless he knows what he's getting himself into, kind of thing.
Okay. So you begin to run through the woods to try and find it with your perception distorted, so you kind of loosely blend in with everything else as you race through. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to try. There are soldiers here, right?
No, the soldiers went home.
Just
I mean,
the
there's a
druids.
couple of druids, but they're not really warriors, so...
Right. Okay. I'm gonna sort of. Well, hang on. I'm gonna command everybody to retreat back into the fort that we just came from, because I feel like that would be the best cover from the arrows. But unless Bjorn,
That's
you
quite
have
a
any
while
other
away.
better ideas.
Yeah,
Is
we're
it?
half a day
I
away
thought
from
we
that.
Oh, we're half a day. Oh shit! Right. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
we were just outside. Damn it. Right. Okay. No, I'm gonna just sort of command everyone to take up cover sort of behind us in the best way I sort of can, behind rocks or whatever.
Yeah, there's a couple of large rocks nearby that you can stand around. Some of the druids are pushing out more plants to try and build some kind of solidified wall. It's not the most solid, but the roots do help.
Okay.
So Cindy, do you still have that axe?
Axe? I do, yeah.
Give it to me.
Take it. It's yours, my friend.
Oh, you're taking the
I will
blood
need it
axe.
back.
Okay.
Do that with my inventory real quick.
You remember what it is and everything?
I know that it is a +2 great axe, so I'm just gonna make the. I'm just gonna do a +2 great axe and then add the.
It's
oh,
1d.
wait, what's the,
Yeah, it adds 1d6 necrotic
necrotic.
damage.
Got it.
Right, cool.
Rizzler is going to. He's gonna like slip. Let's see if he can make this, because he's gonna try. Yeah, he's going to take the hide action, and he is going to slip away from all of you and try and get into the woods to see if he can find who's doing this.
Good idea.
Yeah, very good.
Eventually, you guys do hear the whooshing come out of the woods again, and more arrows begin to bombard the rocks in the camp. Just the plants are able to hold a multitude of them back. A couple shoot through, but they don't hit anybody. You guys, since everybody's in cover now, nobody gets hit. It lasts for a good 15-20 seconds, even though it feels longer than that, and then they stop again.
There's no commands, no sort of order to get ready to fire. This doesn't feel right. It's not an army. They're well organized, if anything.
Could be the circle.
Doubtful. So many acts, or so many at the same time. It's hard to say. Besides, their main archer-ranger is out of commission.
Mommy! You actually hear one of the kids screaming he got hit from that last volley in his leg. They're pulling it out and healing it. Sorry, but you do. It does interrupt you, so that I was allowed to interrupt you there.
Yeah.
Any ideas from the druids?
Is he gonna make it?
He'll make it, but we can't keep taking hits like this. Our people aren't trained for combat. We could create some kind of diversion, maybe make them focus on a point of interest, shoot at that, so we can all get away, but we gotta get out of here.
Has anybody got any ability to cast clairvoyance?
I can cast a major illusion.
Major illusion
That would be
perfect.
good. That would be good. Is there any way? Has anybody got any of the druids got clairvoyance at all? No.
I do know they do not.
No, they don't. Right, that's a good plan. That's as best we can. If we create a diversion, though, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna run straight at them or try to retreat? And if so, where are we retreating to? Because at the moment, this is the best possible position for us to be in.
Well, we can make them run for some kind of structure in the distance. I don't know who's nearby. We kind of stay away from everything else, but there is a large clearing in the distance, bigger than this one. If they're on some kind of contraption or something, or if they have horses and such, they'll have to come into the open, and they can't try and surprise us.
That could work.
Weird.
Getting a visual on our enemies would be better.
It would be. That's true. But with their, I don't know what kind of range those archers can fire at. If we move into the plains and they can still sit at the distance, it's gonna be hard. But hey, whatever.
Another guy yells, "It's better than getting shot at from out of nowhere!" Damn it!
Would you rather be shot at and missed, or shot at and hit?
The arrows begin to
Yeah.
volley again. They start breaking through some of the plants. You tell
Damn it.
me! He yells at you as he's like trying to like brace his face. They're like whizzing past him because he's behind a rock.
Asher,
Okay.
cast the illusion. We'll start running.
I'm gonna cast. Okay, so I'll cast major illusion. Or major image. Sorry. So what this does is create an object or creature or something visible phenomenon that is no larger than 20-foot cube at a spot that you can see within range. And so any physical interaction reveals it to be an illusion, but it's a high investigation check for them to see if they can see it.
Okay. So what are you creating to distract them with?
I'm gonna create. Any suggestions, guys?
Well, can you run the description
Something
by
that
me
we
again?
have, something that we all know of, that we know they will be wanting
That
to.
pet dragon. Remember that their small dragon?
The white dragon ran into?
Yeah.
That would be
Can we do
interesting.
that? Because
No,
it's a
that-
small dragon, right?
Yeah, it has to be within a 20-foot cube.
It should be. That should be okay, right?
A small, yeah, it'd be a pretty small dragon, but it would work.
Because the
Yeah.
baby dragon, it was a small dragon anyway, right?
It was a
only
young, it was a young
sentence-
dragon, yeah.
Yeah. It could
Oh,
work.
it could
if you
fit.
want to do
Yeah,
that.
it could fit in a 20-foot cube. That's
Yeah.
4 squares on each side. So yeah, that could fit.
Yeah. So you're gonna.
Alright, so I'll cast major image of
Okay.
a dragon. Now I'm gonna cast it to the. I don't have any reference for us right now because of the.
Right.
the 20.
Well, yeah, you're all like in the middle of this clearing, so you can either go far right or far left, and the druids want to push far right. So if you want to cast it on the far left.
I'll cast it on the far left.
Okay. So you make this dragon appear. Does it just stand still, or does it like move or something?
It'll be waving its wings in the air, getting
Okay.
their attention.
Okay. So with a wave of your quarterstaff, you do create this this young white dragon. As it doesn't really make any sound, but it does flap its wings, and it does begin to like move its way away from all of you. You all wait a moment, and there's a moment of pure silence, and then. And the arrows do shoot out past all of you. They start banging into the side of the rocky mountain. They're going through the dragon, firing at it.
Go.
Yeah.
Run.
This is our time! A few of the druids transform into owlbears. They put the kids on their back and begin running on all fours into the woods with the rest of you. Meanwhile, Gabriel, while you're running with your perception distorted, you do come across an orc who is standing behind a tree, keeping an eye out, looking to where the camp is. He hasn't noticed you.
Alright. I would like to... I'm gonna investigate him for a second. Like, I'm gonna see like what he's got on his person.
Okay.
That's a 22.
He's armored like the orcs were at the stronghold. He has the bluish tint of like an elite orc. He has a large great axe on his hand. He also has some kind of weird little wooden, like... It's strange, you've never seen anything like it before. It looks like you can look your eye through to it, and there's glass on the other end.
Give me a second. Let me just check. I need to check one thing. Right, so it doesn't say anything about it being interrupted. That happens. All right. So, because I found out about this recently, and I found out it technically constitutes as an object action, so it won't interrupt my actual action if needed. But I'm going to sneak up on this fucker. I'm going to roll to disarm him, and then roll to hold him in place with my hand over his mouth.
Okay.
Mm.
Nice.
What do you want me to roll, King? Athletics?
So you're rolling to disarm him? Yeah, athletics.
Alright. That is a 26.
Yeah, he failed that. Okay. So as he hides behind the tree, you run up and you basically push your hands into his, and you pull the axe out. As he reaches for it, you're gonna do what?
As he goes to reach for it, I'm going to grab him by the wrist, and then put my other hand on his mouth, pinning him to the tree so he can't reach for it, but he also can't call out for help if needed.
Okay, roll pure strength for that, because you're gonna grapple.
Pure strength, nat 20 plus 2.
Okay.
Fuck.
I don't... Well, we can try. Nope, he failed.
Dude. Ah.
So you are able to grapple
Sorry.
him. You put your hand, he's like, what the hell? And you do slam him into the ground. He's struggling in your grasp, but as you knee him in the back, he can't get away from you, so...
I thought I warned you. If any of you came after me or my friends or anyone again, I would fucking kill you. Yeah, I'm not listening to all of that. If I let you go, you're going to fucking leave, or I will murder you. And your fucking people. I'm sorry, I can't fucking understand you, but I don't want to let go. And I am going to... Ooh, fuck it now. See, I don't even know if this is possible. I would like to see... King, what would
Yes.
I need to roll to attempt to snap his neck and kill him on the spot?
Jesus. Whoa.
Ooh. I guess well, you're rolling like to attack, but that's really hard because you're trying to do it in this like specific capacity.
Keep in mind, will that not kind of like outdo anything that sneak attack can do?
That's why I was asking if there's a possibility of doing something like that, because it like at this point in time it is kind of a bit of a outlandish question, but considering the position I've got him in, I would like to at least see if there's a possibility of being able to try and do that.
Roll. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna roll to like unarmed strike him.
Yep.
And depending on how well the roll is, will decide what you do to him. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fair. That's a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Okay. So you wrap your arms around his neck and you twist. His big, thick, meaty neck does not break. You do crack his jaw though, and he does take. Let's do some dice here. He takes a nice zesty. What is that number? Fuck. 15 points of bludgeoning damage as you break his jaw.
Oh, lovely. You fucking piece of shit. All you people had to do was listen. And now, I've got to get my boots dirty. And for my last attack per action, I'm going to shove him to the floor, and I'm going to stamp on his fucking head.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
That hits. Okay. I guess you'll just do bludgeoning
I got
damage.
max damage.
Okay.
Which is 8.
Okay. So you stamp his head into the ground. He's still alive, but that really hurt him.
Oh goody, fuck it. Let's see what this would be. Would it be? Fuck it. It's not gonna be quiet, but I can probably dip before anyone else noticed. Eldritch Blast this bitch!
Oh jeez.
19 to hit!
That hits.
And that is 8 plus 7.
So another 15.
Yep.
He goes to get up and you just fire right through his neck. And he flops over.
Just gonna remind you of the thing on his tip. I'm sure you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that little thing that, like, in real life, I'm going to assume is like a binocular spyglass kind of thing, but I'm gonna
Yes.
snatch that because it looks interesting. Gabriel would have no idea what it's doing. I'm gonna snatch that and I'm gonna start
Money.
heading. Ooh, this looks like it contained money. I don't know why it's glass though. And I am going to start making my way back towards the direction of where the arrows were, but I'm gonna veer slightly around, like almost trying to get like a flanking maneuver, like of sorts.
Okay. You do hear horses ahead of you and rolling sounds. So does Rizzler. So you and him are both chasing after him. Eventually, despite your distortion, you do see him like running through, like across trees. He's actually kind of faster than you, but you do see him out of the corner of your eye.
That's Rizzler, yeah.
So, as for the rest of you, you eventually do run into a large clearing. There's only a couple of trees around. You go up and over a couple of logs. across like a stony area with some water running underneath. The arrows do come out from the woods, but they're less accurate and more dispersed. However, they do shoot in between you guys and the druids, and the druids begin to take off. They just book it because they got to protect the kids. And Raheem says, "When we're in safe place, I'm gonna shoot up a flare. You'll see it."
Sounds good. We'll catch up when we can.
So
What the fuck is a flare?
So,
Wait.
bear with me just a second. Nobody look at the stream. I'm setting up for this. So, you guys
Also,
are gonna.
yes, Kieran, that's Ritzler.
Okay,
2
cool.
seconds.
Just like a check.
No, it's just
I
my
s-
dog coming in.
Oh. So, out from the woods, you guys spot. Hang on, I'm grabbing the wrong people here. Fuck.
There.
You guys spot some orcs running after you out of the woods. They have large axes drawn, and they are coming after you. Something fierce. Out from behind them comes one of the orcs with the glowing eye. He's riding on some horses and pulling this thing behind him is this large steel and wooden structure. It looks like a building on wheels.
Interesting.
Yes, there's a multitude of orcs on top of it, and there are large, what look like almost ballistas with constant, continuous tubes of arrows protruding out of them. Standing atop all of it is an orc with two glowing eyes and a skull mask on its face. You can even sense negative energy radiating off of him. "Honestly, I should be thanking you all. Taking out Kuvok has allowed me to lead his army. Once I have eliminated you, I can rebuild our forces and finally take over Westershen." So, real quick, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
I can do that.
Lovely.
No way, is that Martin Lee, Mr. Negative from the hit game Spider-Man PS4? That's crazy.
God.
Guys, are you ready for my first roll after I come back?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Actually,
Alright.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick whilst I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll and I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
do the same.
so what do I do? I do a /R.
Sweet. Yeah, /R space D whatever it is, and then if you want to add your modifier to it, just like plus and whatever the number is. For
I got a
me,
20.
nice. I got a 14.
Non-natural, by the way.
I got a 17.
17.
Get myself a drink.
King, where am I on the
I
map?
got an 11.
You're
and
right
I'm
there.
gonna get myself a drink too.
An 11.
Why am I
Damn, you suck.
Tiny.
I know, right? Well, my first 2 rolls were not ones, and so was my third this game. So you know what?
Rizzler got what is that? 20. He got 20 as well. Okay, now I gotta do these. Yes. Put that there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do appreciate you letting me give that a go though, King, because I was sat there thinking, oh, I kind of want to like get really sneaky, show off just like how kind of ruthless Gabriel can be when the field's in his hands, but fucking
Good.
yeah.
That's good.
Oh, of course.
I
No,
like
that
it.
was good. It's kind of as cool as like in theater of mind as it would be kind of hard to just say, well, what if he had like 100 and something hit points? Like
No,
you do
of
that
course,
much
yeah.
damage, so yeah.
I think that's perfectly fair, and especially due to the fact that he is an orc, as you said, he's got a thick, meaty neck.
Yeah.
So that already leads into it. But had it been like, ordinary human, it would have been like, okay, like we'll try and find a way around that to make it like work more in favor of the DMs, like balancing and play style, like stuff and whatnot.
Right. Yeah. That was me just improvising on the spot at that point.
Because I do appreciate being allowed to try dumb shit like that and
Of
seeing
course.
what works, but I also want to make sure I'm not doing anything that can outright break the game
The
that's
game.
being
Yeah.
set up.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'll never let you break the game, but you do know my catchphrase, so.
You can certainly try.
It's a good
So when's
catchphrase.
the You Can Certainly Try merch coming out, King?
I really want that. I would
the-
buy
the-
a shirt that says "You can certainly try."
I buy a mug.
You guys would buy that if I made that?
I
Yes.
would. I'm telling
You
you
can
right now, I
certainly
will buy it.
Yeah,
tell you,
but
tell
like-
you
but
what,
like
10K subscribers on YouTube, because I need money to
Oh.
finance that, so.
That's true.
So it's never coming out.
All
right.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
I
I'm
will
sorry.
willingly take 2,000 points of psychic damage, but I'm gonna play my Mirror Force trap card, and it's gonna hit Oatmeal too. So you take 2,000 points of psychic damage and get the fuck out of my call,
No, wow.
jerk.
And for my next
No,
turn, I
no,
will play
no, of
Pot of
course it's a
Greed.
joke.
I can't believe I missed this asshole too.
He's back.
Is everybody good? Are we all here again? Or...
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, Sketchy probably isn't, but he's a poopy. Oh, no,
Good,
he's here.
good
Okay.
is
Yeah,
good
he's
is
here.
not the word I would use.
Okay, no, we're not good. We're never good. Okay, so anyways, do
Horrible.
I have this guy's fucking...
I live
Yeah, I
in
do.
constant fear of dips. My mind.
I live in constant fear of Kieran's nipples. So...
Aw.
They are scary. They are
All
scary.
right, so Rizzler's
Okay,
up first.
that's cool.
He's a lot more easy
Very
to combat play as than Oatmeal because he doesn't have spells I need him to know. So, well now he's a bard, so I guess he technically does. But oh well. So, his turn. He is going to. So he sees this giant thing that he was chasing. He's like, what? So I gotta see.
Ooh, what is it?
Yeah, he's gonna bonus action to give himself haste, and he is going to run through the woods, jump up here, and he's gonna run around and try and take out the driver.
Hey, there you go.
I respect it.
Sneak
Who's
attack.
stupid?
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
So yes, they technically. Well, let's see. We'll roll and see if they this guy won't see it coming, so he's able to run up to him with sneak attack. So Rizzler, what are you doing? I'm gonna stab him with my rapier. Okay, roll to hit, and I get advantage. So that's 16 to hit. Yeah, that hits. Okay, cool.
Only stupid people try the medicine drug.
I am black and this vexes me.
Oh jeez.
No, it's a fucking house meme that like I remember my mate on Facebook posting that originally. Like
No, hang on. I saw it. I saw it earlier. Said it's secure, and I just started rewatching it again. I'm gonna post it in the chat. It's amazing.
it's a dumb meme, but like yeah, I know the original creator. He fucking made it out of the blue and fucking posted it to Facebook, and then it started getting stolen and posted everywhere.
As it
how
should.
did you try the medicine drug? Only stupid people try the medicine drug.
Okay, I got it. That's 19 points of piercing damage. Good job. So
I'm also in this episode.
he runs up on the driver and he just stabs the guy right through the side. Just pulling the blade out. This guy grabs like his back wound, and Rizzler's gonna like jump on the horses and try and grab the reins from the guy. So that's his turn. AJ, you are up. You're here.
Okay.
Ouch.
So,
Adge.
yeah, that's me. Adge
Duder.
So there's a bunch of guys. here
Agoro
that
Ajima.
I-
Yeah.
Goro Ajima!
So I would have gotten ready if I had realized I would have been first. But
No, that's on me. That's on me. So you're fine.
no. It's like
Where's the
what I'm
on
gonna
deck king?
do
Fuck off.
Who's got me on deck?
All right. I'm gonna use something pretty cool that I just got, and I'm gonna shoot it in exactly this piece because from here to use the ruler. From here to here,
Okay.
it won't hit him.
Okay.
I'm specifically going to go between these two spots.
Okay.
Right,
So right
here.
there,
I'm
right
shooting
there.
it right. Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
So I'm going to use is called
Fireball.
Agonizar's Scorcher.
Okay. I was having him use that ironically, so.
It's a line of roaring flame
Oh, I get it. Okay.
that is 5 feet wide. And any direction that I choose, each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 6d8 of fire damage.
Okay.
It gets halved if they succeed.
Okay. So,
Meaty.
if you're throwing it like here, then, I mean, this is kind of awkward where they're positioned, but It's a line 5 feet wide.
Going right for it in between the two.
Okay. So yeah, it'll hit the two of them.
Okay, yeah.
With the way they're positioned and everything. I guess it's more like he's like there and he's like up here. So, okay. So that's 2 dexterity saving throws. Okay, little guy makes the save because that is a. I'm assuming he makes the save because that's a 17.
Yep.
And then the big guy got 21.
All right, so they both save, so they're both going to take 13 fire damage,
Okay.
and it is going to set their cart on fire.
Wow. Oh yeah, the cart takes damage too. All right, hang on a second.
Do you want to
Okay.
give the cart a dexterity check?
No, it's just gonna take the damage straight up. So.
Okay, so then it'll take 26 points of damage.
So he's gonna take. Okay, so 26. Okay, so yeah, you fire out this large fiery beam. It hits the two guys. They do brace themselves. The big glowing guy barely even reacts to it, but you do begin to burn the wood on the cart, and they as it like shakes and rocks with them in it. Put it out! Put it out! All right, good job.
Thank you.
So it's going to be the orc's turn with Gabriel on
actually,
deck.
I have a bonus action.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
God.
Bonus action. It just took you forever to figure out what to do with your action, so you know.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm also going to cast. I think it's nope, that's not that. I'm going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
That's my cantrip. So
It's a bonus
it'll be-
action.
yeah, I'm just going to use it straight on the big guy, just because he looks very, very
The big guy.
looks very mean. It's going to
Okay.
be a what number is that? 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 2d10. 19 damage.
Okie dokie. Your large flaming bolt fires out from your fingers, and as it flies out, he takes it in the shoulder. He once again, although it burns him, he doesn't show much hurt to it. Okay, now it's the orc's turn. Gabriel on deck. There, happy. Okay, cool.
Gary.
I think he's happy.
So, I don't even know how far these guys are.
Oh, well, what's that?
Okay.
You
So-
actually have bugle?
No.
What?
Instead of balls, just bugle? Dyslexic furries be like.
I love your bugle.
He'll be there,
No, this
just
is
in
your
case.
bugle. Oh, what's this?
What the hell is happening?
Sorry, I was adding some bird ambience.
You turned into a kettle.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Stop turning. Stop.
Literally sounds like a fucking canary.
Jesus Christ, man.
I don't know what the hell's happening. Alright, anyways.
You got asthma?
Anyways.
Maybe.
The orcs are gonna run in. So these guys are gonna take a couple of swings at the Goliaths. Not that they'll land, but you know.
Alrighty. We'll say that. I only have a 16 AC.
Well, I meant on your friend, but okay. So that's a wait, that's a 21 to hit. Haha. And the other one's gonna miss though. So you'll take Vizindi will take 1 hit. That's definitely a miss on Bjorn. And that is a no. Both those will miss on Bjorn. Ironically, you're the one who didn't get hit twice because he rolled like
Somehow.
shit. So, Vizindi, you will take 1 hit, and you will take 10 points of slashing damage. This guy swings, you block one with your sword, but then he brings it down again, cutting you on the arm.
Okay, well, I should have mentioned that if he was coming into range, no, keep in mind I didn't say this because I didn't want to interrupt you. But I wasn't happy with how you treated me last game. Okay. So whenever we leveled up, I was a bit of an asshole.
Oh, brother.
I was angry. I did something a little tomfoolery would do.
Oh, wacky and zany.
And I got, you know, at the moment I have Sentinel, so I got a little perk called Polar Master.
Oh my god.
So
That's why I wanted the fucking spear. I shouldn't have let him have it.
It's too late.
So this guy does not reach me at the moment yet. He may not. I take it his attack reaches 5 feet.
Yes, his does specifically.
Alright, cool. So to hit, I got a 27.
Yes.
And then damage-wise, I got an 8. And this keeps him at 10 feet. So he does not hit me.
You could have said that sooner,
Wait.
I'm gonna be honest. Instead of letting me roll.
I wanted to hear the joy come from your face.
Wow, you are horrible. You are horrible.
And that's the only reason.
Okay,
It's
well,
so funny.
tell you what, since we're playing this game, I'll remember that for later on in the game.
King
You-
will remember that.
He made a boss that could finally hit me, so I broke his game again. Mwah.
Heh, no, not to cuss out God, because he can do anything, so... I'm a little too
I'm
nice,
gonna
I
throw a
guess.
fucking ancient dragon at us, I swear to God.
As soon as we finish with this, barely any health, dragon.
Sees a way to mess up the game, or sees a way to take advantage of the game. Is for me.
Is this for
I'm just kidding, of course, but could you imagine how petty I'd have
I'm
to
gonna
be to
be
do
honest.
that?
I'm gonna be honest, I zoomed out deliberately because I was half expecting like a dragon to like swoop in from the bottom right hand corner and just gradually make its way up to them.
Okay, so fuck everything I just said. This guy runs at you and you go, nope, and you spear him in the guts. Ugh! Where did that come from, bitch? It came out of expository nonsense. Okay, well, the other guy fucking misses.
I like to envision it like he rubber bands and just goes right back to where he was like a few minutes ago. Like his ping dropped a bit.
Alright, so this guy
Incredible.
is gonna attack Rizzler, and he's gonna roll with advantage. That's a nat 20,
Oh God.
What?
and that's a 19 to hit. So both are gonna land. So that will be 12 plus that. So the first attack is 18 slashing. And then the next one is another 15. So Rizzler's just gonna take deep cuts into his back. All right. And then this guy, he is going to activate the large ballista launcher, and he's gonna aim it right here. And it's gonna fire in a line. How wide is the
That's
line?
not-
It fires in a 30-foot line.
No.
So
Well,
yeah,
buddy's
it's gonna
gonna
go
get
like
hit.
yeah. So it's gonna go like this. So you actually saved that one guy by pushing him away. So it's going to
Don't you
fire,
feel stupid, Vicindy.
and that's gonna be. So how accurate is this sucker? What did I write? It'll go. Oh, it's 1d. Okay.
Quick,
So
you two next to me.
You
Shoot
are
me.
each gonna get shot at 4 times, so that's 4 attacks for each of you.
Okay.
So we'll do.
Wait, are you actually going to use a bubble shields, Oatmeal?
I don't have one.
Ah,
He said
Unless-
both of you
unless
killed me. At least that's what I heard.
Okay,
Yeah, he told
so
us to
If
shield him.
King lets me use a reaction while this is happening, I could do something, but
I would imagine we could. It's-
well, yeah, you're reacting to an attack. What are you doing?
oh, I can react to it. I'll just put up a
Yeah.
wall of sand.
Oh.
Which does what? It's a wall?
It's a wall of sand on the ground, a point you can see within range. You can make the wall 30 feet tall, 10 feet thick, and 10 feet high. It vanishes when the spell ends. It blocks line of sight and movement. Or not movement, but it allows. It's just a huge disadvantage for anything to go through.
Okay, so then I'll roll with disadvantage. Because it is still sand, and I'm shooting arrows at you, so... Okay, so
yeah,
that...
but if you've seen Naruto, you know it's a pretty big deal.
You like Naruto, bro?
Also, if you think about it, like, have you ever punched sand before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
it's
fist
just
goes
ease.
into it.
Asher Duty's definitely Naruto runs, but he goes.
They're
so
mechanically powered arrows. I'm rolling with disadvantage. That's all you're getting from me. So,
Fair enough.
that's still a
Better than what
miss.
we
I think they need double
It's a
disadvantage.
miss.
slow. Just needs no rolls
Oh,
whatsoever.
you can double
think
eat my
all these
ass. All right. So all of because you save Vizindi's ass because all with disadvantage all 4 miss on him. For you, Asher, that is a 16 hit. That is a. Ooh, I can't math right there.
It's so crazy how these are all going to still hit.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That's another 23 to hit, and I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Oh my.
And
fuck?
and that's an 11. So that's 3 hits to you.
Oh boy.
Bjorn,
Okay,
that's still a 19,
Gross.
18.
Okay.
What is that? That's 16. So
That matches.
okay, that hits. And the last one's just gonna miss. And then the orc
Good.
hit, miss, miss. Okay, so
Impaled.
3. Fuck, I just lost it. That's 3, and then that guy takes 2. Vizindi takes none. So, all right, that is 3 plus 5 is 8. Plus 8. So, Asher, you're gonna take 16 points of piercing damage. Okay. Okay, that's 8 plus that. That's 12 plus that. Okay, Bjorn, you're going to take 15 points of piercing damage.
Well, I'm gonna use my reaction, Stone's Endurance,
Okay.
to hopefully get that down. So that's let's see. Wow. Okay, only 5.
So 10 points of piercing. Okay, this orc, that's 6. 6 and 7 is 13. 20. If I could math real quick. 23 points of damage to that guy. So the arrows come out. They some just get stuck in the sand. Others pierce you, and they do still shoot into you guys. A lot less viciously than they would have. Okay. Then that is the orc's turn. Gabriel, you're up.
Damn, that's really cool, Gabriel.
Did he leave?
No,
Oh,
not
my mic's
that,
muted.
yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to use all my movement to get myself here.
Okay.
One question I did have: what kind of action would the ring take up? The magic missile one.
It's still an action to use.
Okay. Then, upon seeing all this fuckery with this fucker in his bullshit ballista, what kind of range does it have?
I believe it just has the same range as magic missile itself does.
What's magic missile's range?
Odie would know.
All right, man. What's magic missile's range?
120 feet.
There you go.
Okay, so I could easily hit this fucker if I wanted to. Then.
Yes. You're the guy shooting the ballista
Yeah.
or the arrow launcher. Technically, a ballista is like one shot, so.
Yep. So I'm gonna use it on him. And what do I roll? Is it a D6 or a D4?
No, you yeah, you are D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1. And I'm going to use all charges on him. That is 4 damage on all 4 missiles.
Okay. So 16 force damage. All right, let me take note of that real quick. So
And
that's gonna
then-
put them there. Okay, so you create the little white orbs around the ring, and they fire out, and they.
Goody, goody. And then I'm going to follow up on another attack on him because fuck him and his mama. What's that? That's a 19 to hit with Eldritch Blast.
That hits.
And he takes... Oh, that was almost max damage. He took 20 damage.
Damn. All right. So you fire out the 2 beams, more force damage, and they go right through his armor. Blood squirts out of his mouth. He's hurting really bad, this guy.
Oh, goody.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, it is now Gaia's turn. He is going to do something.
Gaia, who likes to eat ass. Got
Sure. So let's do. Let me double check that this does what I think it'll do. I'm pretty sure it'll do this though.
No.
Okay. So it's only 5. He is going to. It's gonna cast Flaming Sphere. Okay, can he hit this? I think he's gonna do this regardless, but I don't think. Whew, Willie, that's far. Oh, he can only do it with it. Okay, he's gonna cast Flaming Sphere on you, Gabriel.
Who's you?
Okay.
So hang on, I have a thing for this. So
You can certainly try.
you need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And while you're
Let's
doing
make
that,
this
I'm gonna
save.
pull out.
As a 19.
Okay, that is a fail. I will say.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
What?
There. So he shoots his hands out, even though you can move out, you can't move out of the way. You see the wisps of red shooting to the ground, and it bursts up into a literal sphere of flames around you. You are gonna take.
Okay.
6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Um.
And I take it was this guy, right? The head honcho up here?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah. I know.
Actually, you know what I
Dexterity
want.
saving throw. Blah, blah, blah. That's a 16.
Oh, wonderful. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, he saves that, but he's still going to take half.
Okay.
And that is... Oh, he'll take 15 damage.
Okay. So you.
Lucky, because that was going to be full damage.
The veins go through your hand, and you fire out, and they beam right into his chest. What kind of damage is it? It's fire damage, you said?
Yep, it's fire damage.
Okay. So there we
Fucking
go.
Damage.
All right. So you do beam him. He kind of shrugs it off. Okay. Can he do anything else?
Fuck him up again if he needs me to.
No, it looks like that's all. So he's going to. That's going to be his turn. So we're gonna wait. Let me. Well, while I'm reading this, Bjorn, it's going to be your turn, so you can go next. I'm going to read
Cool.
this real quick.
So you want me to take my turn now?
No, yeah, you can take your turn.
Cool. All right. Bjorn is going to.
And Vizindi is on deck.
Okay.
Bjorn's going to willfully go into his rage.
Okay.
As you see his muscles like tense up. Looks like someone isn't taking the warning seriously. And I'll go ahead and roll on the wild search table. See what I got. Isn't that just fucking perfect? I now have 18 AC, as you see, as what essentially looks like a shield of arcane energy, like surrounding my body for a moment before dissipating.
Ah!
Cool.
Okay.
Now I have that. And we're gonna take 2 big ol' motherfucking axe swings against this poor
Okay.
soul in front of me.
Yeah, he's probably a goner.
We'll see.
Let's hope
We
so.
gotta see if they hit first. What is my thing?
If they hit, he's probably a goner.
All right. Well, that first one's a 24, and
That
that
hits.
second one is a 16.
Oh my gosh, that just hits.
Does it now? Fuck yeah, let's go. All right, so. Oh my god, really? With the fucking damage. All right. So. Oh wait. That's just more damage actually. So that first one is 11, and that second one is 21 damage.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's 31 damage total, I think.
Yeah, so the
No,
arrows
30
are...
32 damage.
This poor guy's already got arrows all over his body. You swing your axe down once, cutting into his leg. As he goes down before you just swing your axe down and you cut his head off.
Fucking beautiful. Ugh.
Anything else?
Who's next? Yeah, I'll fucking run over to this guy.
Okay.
Get out of his face.
Then it is going to be Vicindy's turn. You're up.
All right, cool. I'm Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it simple. Gonna go ahead, just attack this guy, just retaliate a little bit. So that is 18 to hit.
That hits.
Right, nice. That is 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I hit with the back of my thing as a bonus action, which is, I believe it's a D4. Let me just double check here. The back of my spear. Foster bonus action. 1d4 plus 5, yeah.
So you're doing what exactly? You're hitting him with the spear again?
With the backside of the spear.
Okay.
Pullmaster also has like an additional thing.
Okay.
So you can hit them as a using a bonus action. You can hit them with like the rear of the spear, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And it does 1d4 bludgeoning. So that is. Let me see. So that's I rolled a 2, and then plus 5 is 7.
Okay. So you
And then-
poke him in the gut, and then you swing around. And you just like poke him in the nose with the stick.
Yeah, and then for my extra attack, I'm gonna go ahead and just again attack. So that's a 17 hit again, and that is another 7 damage.
Okay. This is fair. Yeah. Okay. So all right. He's looking pretty bad already. That guy. All right.
Cool. That's my move.
That's your move. All right. It is the turn.
You're gonna use action search now.
It's time for the Eye of Ordeus' turn, and I'm gonna cry a little bit. Okay, he is going to. He's gonna cast. You know, it's probably not a good idea. He's gonna do Acid Splash on Rizzler, so he's gotta make the save, which he shockingly fails.
That is shocking.
So he is going to take. That is going to be 12 points of acid damage. As acid just spurts from this guy's hand, hitting Rizzler in the face. Oh no. I don't know why he sounded like that, but whatever.
That's
Just
so
go
me
with
when
it.
I get splashed with acid.
Well, you know what he'd say, you know. All right, so I will calculate that damage for him. Rizzler's kind of hurting. I'm gonna be honest. So now it's Rizzler's turn. AJ is on deck. So
Thank
Rizzler,
you.
I assume you're just gonna stab this guy, right? Oh yeah, I'm totally stabbing him. Okay. That's a 21 to hit. Yeah, that hits. I'm gonna kill this guy. That is that's 8 points of damage. Yep. You get him. Sweet. So yeah, he just after getting splashed, he just pulls out his rapier and just shoots it right into this guy's glowing eye, snuffing out the light, and the guy falls off the horse.
Goody.
Very nice. Good a success.
Success.
So that makes
I'm in the
it.
planning phase.
That makes it AJ's turn.
Sorry, I'm still reading this thing.
Oh. Okay.
Uh,
Darn it, Rizzler, your turn
Just
took
the
too
next
little
is
time.
6th
Turn.
level slot. I'm sorry.
Let's get you.
Okay, so I'm going to use
No, you're
something
good.
called Conjure Minor and Elementals.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh
That's
boy.
pretty
So,
fancy.
from what I'm reading, at higher levels, when you cast this spell using certain higher level spell slots, you choose one of the summoning options above, and more creatures appear. Twice as many with a 6th level slot, and 3 times as many with the 8th level spot. So what I can do, King, you might have to look up some of these with me.
Okay.
So I'm going to conjure 4 magma methods. So
Methods.
yes.
Okay,
You
I know
that
what
is?
I know what that is.
All right, perfect. So I'm conjure 4 of those.
I don't know if I have an image for that. Oh wait. Maybe.
They're a flying thing.
No, I know what they look like, but I need something that's like an equivalent of it because I don't have methods on standby.
I got you.
So bear with me while I find something to hold to represent that. Okay,
Yeah,
you know what?
okay,
Good enough. We'll make this ghostly guy. This is a mephit now. I know this looks nothing like a mephit, but tough. So you're gonna make 4 of them?
Yes.
I don't know where they spawn. I assume they just like spawn right next to you. So they're gonna eat each other's
Let me
asses.
see where they do it.
We'll do some- Ooh, we'll do it
They
like
spawn within anywhere that I see within range.
this. Oh, okay. Where do you want them then?
So anywhere within 90 feet, specifically. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna set 2 here,
Okay.
or no, just 1 here. Sorry,
Okay.
just 1. I'm gonna leave 1 next to me, and then the other 2 is this 90 feet. Trying to use the rules.
I think that was 10 feet you moved them.
90 feet. So I'm gonna put them. I want to put the other 2 on the cart.
On it. I'd say I don't. It seems like you can't get them up here, but you can get them like by the horses or something. I mean, they can fly. Mephits can fly. I know. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're like there.
And so I'll have them stick with this guy. I'm sorry, I don't know what his name is, by the way. I don't know who anyone is.
You mean Rizzler
just-
right here?
Yeah, I'll have them stick with Rizzler and help
Okay.
have those 2 help Rizzler out.
Just for the record, whenever if you look at the bottom corner, you can see like who has what name. So.
Well, he's not in the
No,
thing, though.
I've looked, but I don't see a name.
Well, yeah, for
He's not
him,
in.
no, but he says he doesn't know anybody, and I'm like, well, that's Giraffe who's not here, but everybody else, like, you should know whose name is whose.
He's not in the roll 20. Oh no, he is in roll 20.
He's in roll 20.
I'm
yeah.
in roll 20. It just doesn't show a picture for everyone's face.
Right. Yeah.
So for Vicindy, I don't see shit.
Yeah, I don't have one.
For Bjorn, I don't see shit. So I don't know who's who. I know who Gabriel is, of course.
Hello.
Okay. So what these will do is, when a Mephit dies, it explodes into burst of lava. Creatures within 5 feet must take a DC 11 saving throw, taking 7 2d6 fire damage. What?
Okay.
But actions, they have claws and fire breath.
Damn. This thing's strong. What the hell?
Their health.
Did you look it up? Did you look it up for me?
Yeah. What
That helps.
you said? What was it? Conjure elemental?
Minor elemental.
Minor elemental. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's double check those parameters. Okay, so you have 4 elementals.
I could have
challenge
conjured a gargoyle if I wanted to.
Right, but you can do only. You have to do less of them. Okay. So.
Yeah, I could only do
Magma
one, though.
Mephits. Okay, I see their hit points. Shit, they're still pretty good for being low challenge rate.
Thank you. You're
welcome. Okay,
So that's my bonus, or that's my main action. Sorry.
Okay. So do you control them, or do they act on their own? It probably doesn't say. Let me look at the spell. No,
They're
some
friendly
creatures
to
are
me
friendly.
and my companions.
Oh, roll them for
It's
the
on-
group, and they have their own turn, but you
They
can
obey
command them to
any
do
verbal
things.
command.
They take.
They
Okay,
don't
so you have to
do-
tell them what to do, but they take no actions otherwise unless they're attacked. Okay. So I will roll initiative for them.
Thank you. But yeah, basically, I'm just gonna have
10.
the 2 that are with Rizzler. I'm gonna have them defend Rizzler.
Okay.
So they're gonna fight basically any of those guys up there.
Okay.
And the one down by, I'm assuming is that Bjorn on the right side?
Yes.
That's me.
Yeah, so he's gonna defend Bjorn. And this one is going to defend us 2.
Guess I gotta start getting some methods. Okay. They got a 10 on initiative, so they're on the board. So are you doing anything with your
Some-
bonus action?
By the way, I'm gonna specifically have them use fire breath.
I'm
All
sure
of them
you will.
will use fire breath.
Dirty hoe. Yes, I gotta keep that
Well,
tab
careful,
open.
careful where they're pointing, because remember that's a cone that could hit any of us.
Yes.
So just be careful
Yeah,
where
I
you
know.
do that.
Anyway, so I
Well-
want to hit everyone.
They'll purposely not hit you, though, is the thing. Because
That's
they
fine.
know you're friendly.
So prioritize their fire breath, and if they can't use it, then use their claws. Kind of that kind
Exactly.
of thing. Okay, good.
Exactly. Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and these are my cantrips, okay, good. I'm gonna use damn, it's not- I'll just use Firebolt again on the guy that's up, the big guy up here.
The boss? Okay.
Yeah.
You're right ahead.
That's going to be a 26.
That hits.
14 damage.
Alrighty, so he's gonna take... okay, so you fired the bolt out again. He blocks it with his form and just takes it on the arm. Okay. That makes it the orc's turn. They're all gonna go, and then Gabriel is on standby. Okay, so talk to me, Sketchy. Can this guy move now or no? This guy that came at you. Or do you just get to keep fucking attacking him every time he tries to walk at you?
If he does move, I get an opportunity attack, put it that way, and if I hit with it, he can't move.
Okay, that's fine. Well, then he's gonna do the strategic thing, and he knows you're capable of doing that. So he's gonna use his movement to go like this.
Like perpendicular. If he moves through my movement speed as well, then it doesn't work. So I take it you're gonna go like that then.
He's gonna try, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine. All right, let me see if okay, so I'm gonna still try to attack though, right? Is that
Yeah,
all right?
well, yeah,
Or-
he's going through your movement, or he's going through your range. So
All right, lucky you, it didn't hit.
okay,
15.
yeah. Let's see. So this guy, he won't make it. So he's just gonna say fuck it, and he's gonna try and get to you. So he's gonna go here and then try and get you. So you can roll
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Or is it every guy, or is it a reaction thing?
Anybody that comes within the range, yes.
Damn, is that good?
And that hits
That's
25.
really
Okay, yeah, that
I'm
hits.
pretty sure that's how it's ruled. Let me just double
If it's how
check
it's
that.
ruled, I won't go against it. It just seems crazy good.
Because that is like the whole spiel. That's the whole stick with Polar Master. And
Oh, I know.
Sentinel.
Yeah, I knew it was good.
Yeah.
We haven't used it yet. So okay, so what?
Yeah.
How much damage does he take? And he's stuck there. So
I will
Wielding a
tell
blade,
you.
halberd, pike, quarterstaff, or spear. Other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter the reach you have with the weapon. So yeah, it's
And then-
basically the same as getting an opportunity attack.
but an opportunity
Yeah.
attack is a reaction, which you only get one
But it
of.
says-
Is it? Is it a reaction?
Yes,
It
opportunity attacks are
It
your
is?
reaction.
Oh, okay, then I can't do this then.
Okay,
That's
so you
Oh,
get
it
it once
is.
per turn.
okay.
Unless it specifically
Yeah.
says you can do this over and over again, then otherwise it's an opportunity attack, which
I
is
don't
just your
believe it
reaction.
does.
All it
Okay.
says,
Yeah,
all it says
it's
is
just an
other creatures
opportunity
provoke an opportunity attack from you. That's all it says.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
So
then I'm
no,
gonna.
it doesn't work.
All right, then I'm gonna say yeah, he's able to run up on you. Relax. You have infinite AC. He's not gonna hit you anyway. So that's a miss. That's a miss.
Okay.
See, he missed anyway. So, anyways, moving on to someone who could actually possibly get hit, Asher.
Whew, what a relief.
Fuck you.
Let's see. That's a flat miss right there. And that's a 15 to hit, so that which matches your AC. So this
That's right.
you are going to take. Damn it, 6 points of slashing damage, which isn't a lot, but you don't have a lot of hit
Why
points, so
is
it
it
kind
damn
of
it?
balances. Because I'm not rolling high.
He wants to fuck you up.
Yeah, that's what I live
He
for.
wants to fuck me.
All right,
Yeah, it's
this guy's gonna beat you up, Bjorn, maybe, or maybe he'll miss.
Oh,
We'll
is he?
see.
Oh, is he now?
That's a 19 to hit, so yeah.
Yeah, that one does hit.
But the other one misses, so it's only one. And you will take... Cool. That's, I'm gonna reduce it already. That's 2 points of slashing damage, because you're raging, so there you go.
Oh
so
yeah,
strong.
don't forget to give him four force damage.
And
because,
he
again,
takes damage. Aren't you we all just having so much fun destroying my monsters like this? You know what?
That'd be great.
I will be honest, I prepared myself for this. I feel like, you know what, they're level 9, they're full health. I think they're just gonna shit on these guys, and you know what, they've earned it. So, alright.
Especially after last
After
week.
the
Yeah.
absolute dumpstering that Kuvok gave us, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that guy got shit on. Alright, this guy's gonna attack Rizzler with a nat 20 and a miss.
Oh my god, poor Rizzler.
This guy's doing good. Yeah, the one guy who's not here is the one getting his ass kicked.
I'm kidding.
So that is
Can't do anything.
21 slashing damage as this guy just brings this axe across Rizzler's chest, like knocking him on like another horse. Rizzler's not looking good, you guys. He's hurting bad.
Yeah. Thank God he's got the two fucking elementals near him, because
Yeah.
I can't get to him.
Okay. So, my ass. So that's all the orcs. Well, wait. No, it's actually this
Yeah, we got the
guy's
one
turn.
more in the cart,
yeah.
yeah.
No. I didn't forget. Don't worry. So, problem. So you guys got that wall of sand that's right here.
Wouldn't that ballista also take time to reload?
There's a second one over here.
Oh, he only fires one at a time. I see how it works.
So he'll have to reload after this. So because he can't see you guys, he's gonna aim it over here. And he's just going to... Yep, he's gonna unload on you. He's gonna try and get it as accurate as possible.
Come on.
All right. Let's see. You're gonna take a lot from this because he only has to shoot at you, and he can aim it down at you since you're so close. So
Yeah, that's fine.
let's see where we go with this, huh? That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's a wait. That's a miss.
Good.
That's a 23.
That hits.
That's a miss.
Good.
That's fucking. I should honestly at this point I should just be telling you if it hits or not because these numbers are so either hit like it's like 50-50 at this point. That's 24. Then 25. Then 22.
Okay.
That's a nat 1. That'll miss.
Wonderful. Can that jam the machine?
That's Constitution. That. Nah, it saved the Constitution. So to see if the machine holds up. So
okay.
we're at a nat 20, and then 4 more, and then that's that. That's a miss. That's what are you at? You're 16, right?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so that misses. And that misses. Okay, so you're going to take 5. And one's a nat 20.
Wonderful.
So that, we'll do that. So that's 6. No, right? What am I doing here? Hang on. So that's 11 plus 5. That's 16. That is 4. And that's 31. So you're going to take 34 points of piercing damage as this thing just unloads at you.
Wonderful. Can you do a little something for me?
So, interesting thing about this, I'm trying to decide how this works. I know what you want to do. I don't know if this guy rolls a dex save or if it's the machine that does it, because technically he's firing from the machine. In which case, there's no dex save to make, and you just shoot the machine.
I say shoot the machine, take the ballista out completely.
Yeah, I think you would hit. I think you would hit the machine anyway. So no dex save. You just roll damage on if you're gonna rebuke.
Wonderful. Ooh, that was quite nice. That is 24 damage.
Okay, so you fire out your beam. It blasts aside, blowing a chunk off the side of the wagon. It's still up, but it took a sizable hit from that.
As it should.
Okay. Now it's your turn. You're in the flaming sphere, by the way, so.
Wonderful. So I'm going to move myself to about there.
Okay. Let me double check that. I don't
Actually,
think you
yeah,
have to...
check if there's any penalty for me, like, walking out of it.
I will let you know
like in terms
that.
of movement speed or anything.
I don't believe so. Let me see. Any creature that ends its turn has to make the save. You can move it. You can No, you can just walk out of it.
Wonderful. I'm gonna walk there.
Okay.
And because I feel like being such a funny moments kind of guy,
I didn't mean to do that.
I'm going to use Witch Bolt on this piece of shit.
Big guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see what I get on this fucking hit. And we get a banging 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wonderful. And he will take 16 damage
Okay.
from the first boat I sent his way.
This is Eldritch, right?
Nope, this is from Witch Bolt.
Oh, Witch Bolt. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I gotta be sure on the damage type. So, okay, that is lightning. Okay, so he'll take
and then
that
because
damage.
of the fact that Witch Bolt is considered an attack and not just like a flat out action like most spells are, I can hit him with a second fucking walloping from it.
Okay.
Which is 15 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to charge up another spell in my other hand, which is, as you probably guessed, Eldritch Blast,
I could guess that.
for a 25 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And that is 9 plus 9.
Nice.
18 damage on that one.
All right, so the Witch Bolt zaps him and fries him again. You see him gritting his teeth, and then you fire out the Eldritch. It breaks part of his mask as it hits him in the face. You're going to pay for that.
All you had to do was follow my order and fuck off.
Gaia the Screaming Eye listens to no man.
You're gonna fucking wish you did.
So, just update on info. This means this guy is Kuvak's second in command, so...
Yep.
Wanna run that name by me one more time? Guy the... what?
Gaia the Screaming Eye.
I'm making him eat my.
So, it's,
Fire nuts.
speaking of Gaia, it's his turn. So he's gonna bonus action to move the flaming sphere, so it's right next to you. So I need you to make that dex save again.
Of course, can do. And that is a 23.
Okay, you make the save, so you take half damage. So that is 4 points of fire damage.
It's
You-
toasty in here.
He's then going to, for his action, cast Guardian of Nature on himself. And you see large, thick brown fur cover his body. His teeth grow sharp, almost like monstrous. And he's gonna leap from here and land safely on the ground. Because he can roll that with advantage. Yeah, he makes that safely. And then he's going to start booking it towards you, which, hang on. So if he jumps there, it's that. And then to get here, oh, he can get right next to you.
Oh, goody.
And that's going to be his turn, right? Yeah. So Bjorn, you're up. Vizindi's after you. And then the Mephits.
Well, you already know.
Yeah, you don't really need to be on deck because we know what you're doing, so.
It's a boy. Sweet. Yeah, definitely both of those hit, so we're good there. Because I have a plus 12 to my hit DC, so I think we're
They
solid.
may or may not hit
that one.
completely all the time.
You know. We're getting to that stage now where it's just yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna hit most things. Oh, and that is nice damage right there because that is 21 and 20. So give me a 41 damage to that guy right in front of me.
There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to make this more interesting? All right, you belt him in the face with the end of your axe. You swing it upwards, carving upwards through his body, and then you just bring it down through his shoulder, and the body like falls to pieces.
We love it.
After I pull this axe right, it's so funny too because like I've been doing so much damage to these guys that the necrotic damage is not even like taking effect. It's just pure slashing damage that's wrecking these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I was actually doing math while I was waiting for my turn. If I were to hit 2 critical attacks with this axe and with now having brutal critical, no necrotic damage, I would be doing a maximum of 132 if I, rolled max on all of my damage die.
That's a barbarian for you.
That is a barbarian. And so now that I see this guy, oh no way. That's fucking awesome. Oh wait, hold on. Can I still take, because I still have my movement, right?
You could still move somewhere.
Oh, but I wouldn't be able to dash though, would I? Because
Nope.
it's an action.
Yep.
Yeah, so I can take my attack.
And you
Okay,
use that.
So, ooh. So right there. Right there. Cool. I'm gonna
Okay.
start beelining it towards fuck ass over here to fuck him up.
Oh, yeah, go get fuck ass. All right, Vizindi, you are on deck, so your turn.
Oh, straight off the bat, I have an apology to make.
Uh-oh.
This guy in front of me heals for 8 points.
This guy?
Yes. I was under the impression spear has a range of 10. It does not. It has a range of 5.
Oh, so this guy heals, because that's the guy you hit earlier.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, that's right then. Yeah, him.
Oh, okay.
That's my fault. I apologize for that.
Wow. Get good.
yeah.
How could you?
Well, it's a spear, all right.
Trash.
Yeah, I know. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep wailing on this dude here.
Okay.
That's next to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing to hit. Right, first attack was a nada. That's a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
Right, next one was 17 to hit.
That hits.
That is 11 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the rear of my staffs. That's 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, and that is 6 damage.
Okay.
So that is 17 damage total.
Alright, so you're gonna swing once and he's gonna block it, but then another swing across the face cuts through him, and then you just shove wood in his face for that little extra smacky smooth. Is that gonna be your turn?
That is indeed, yeah.
Okay, then it is the Mephit's turn, so I gotta pull up their stat block real quick. So this guy's gonna go here and get flanking on this guy. And this guy's gonna go here and get flanking on this guy. Where are the others? So this one, he can fly up here. He can't quite get to the guy, but he can get close. And this guy's gonna go over here and get flanking on this guy. Or can he? Can he get yeah, he can get that. Okay. So, because they're flanking, Fire Breath is gonna hit everybody else. So instead, they're just gonna use their claws. Plus they get to roll with advantage. So that's only a 10, so that guy will miss. Oh, I don't even have to roll. Yeah, that's a 19 and a nat 1 for a 22, so that guy will get a hit with the claws. So that is going to be... These guys aren't that strong.
That's what I was saying.
That's 2
But that's also
plus...
why there's 4 of them.
Yeah, that's 2 plus 3, so that's 5 damage total to that guy. Bear with me uno momento, por favor. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. And then this guy... Actually, this guy can use the Fire Breath, so he's going to use it on this orc in the machine to an extent. So that guy has to make a dex save, which he fails. So he will take... Oh! He rolled max. So he will take 12 points of fire damage as this thing just breathes fire. This guy will burn alive, and he'll fall off and just collapse and burn. And the wagon is like still on fire, and it'll take the damage too. So, but there's nobody even able to run it anymore. And then this guy will claw attack this dude with a miss. So he's gonna hard miss. Just it is now Rizzler's turn. AJ, you're on deck. Rizzler, he's kind of scared.
Advantage.
He does get advantage though, so he's gonna go for it.
Sneak attack.
That's a 21 to hit on this guy with the rapier. That is gonna be 7 from regular plus sneak attack, which is so that's gonna be that's gonna be an 18 points of piercing damage. So this guy isn't down yet, but he's hurting pretty bad. So just to be safe, Rizzler's going to bonus action and disengage to get far, far away, so he can't get trampled. But this guy's hurting. And AJ, you are up.
Okay, so what I'm wanting to do is cast. This is called. I'm just going to do Magic Missile.
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
so I'm gonna target the guy directly in front of me. Just
Okay.
obviously that one.
With all the bolts.
So-
What level are you doing this at?
This is gonna be at the 4th level.
Oh, damn. So what is that? That's 6 now? Yeah.
Let me make sure. It should be, yeah, it's 6.
Okay,
so,
6 darts.
So 6 times 4, so he's gonna take 24 damage.
Damn. All right. 24. So that'll bring him. All right, so 6 little white orbs appear in front of you. You thrust them out. They just beat the crap out of this guy. Just punching through his armor, digging deep bruises into his body. He's still up, but he's hurting really bad.
Oh, he's just hurting really bad?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use something called Chill Touch.
Okay.
Just a very basic. I just take Skeletal Hand. Okay, so it's 21 to hit.
That hits.
He's gonna take 7 damage. That's it.
All right, so you
Sexy.
reach out and you touch him, and you stop his heart. You just, and he just flops over.
Let me make sure of something. That's not
You get
necrotic.
arrested.
If this is necrotic damage, it can't kill him.
Oh, it's-
Yeah, it's necrotic damage. It doesn't kill him.
Oh, I thought it was cold damage
Uh,
because it was called Chill Touch. So what? It
Yeah,
brings him to 1
Chill
HP,
Touch,
right?
Takes 1d8 necrotic damage and everything else, and it can't regain. Yeah,
So he's at 1 hit point then.
should be. I don't think a necrotic can kill.
I think certain attacks can, but maybe not all.
gonna
And
look it
necrotic
I think.
damage. Kill 580. It can be deadly, but it is not always lethal, supposedly. Let me see.
So it's very much dependent on what is going alongside, I'm guessing.
How do we want to rule this? Then
Yeah, it looks like it can be brought down to 0.
Okay, I'm just
That's
gonna
what
say
I'm
it kills him.
gonna
That's
do.
I don't really want to follow that rule anyway. It's damage, so you stop his heart and kill him. We'll leave it at that.
I see nothing that says necrotic damage is not like fatal.
I think
to
there's
anybody.
certain abilities that do necrotic damage that can do that, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
Okay.
You kill him. Good job.
yay!
Yeah. All right. I assume that's your turn, unless you want to move somewhere.
I'm gonna send the elemental that's with me.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna send
command
him
him.
over here. Now he's only got 30 feet, so he's gonna
Right.
end up right here.
Wait, he can move on your
Right.
turn.
Oh, I'm giving him a command to do
Oh,
it.
okay. So he'll move over there. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that'll be one of my things, and
You gonna move?
I think that's no that was my bonus action.
Yeah, but you can still
Movement
move
is
if
a
you want
separate
to.
thing.
I can still move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
movement's a separate thing.
Movement's
Okay.
its own thing.
I'm not gonna move too far. I'm gonna basically stay behind. I want to go behind that tree. Oh, shoot. I'll go here.
Okay.
Tree moment.
So you can put yourself over there. There you go. Alrighty, it is the orc's turn. There's not too many of them left. And then it'll be Gabriel's turn. So this guy is surrounded. So he's actually going to take swings at the thing that's behind him. That's a hit. Both hit. He is going to do... So he's got to max that. Okay. So that's 14 plus 13. So that's enough. So he kills this just... As this thing falls apart, it does explode. Each creature within 5 feet. So you're fine, Vizindy. Dex save. Oh my gosh, I have to roll so much. He makes the save. But... he still takes... 3 points of fire damage.
The worst off he's gonna.
Okay. And then this guy's gonna fight this thing. That is a hit. That is a hit. I don't even know if I need to roll damage, but we'll go for it. Actually, 7 plus that. Actually, I think that's just enough. Yeah, he kills this guy. Same thing. Dex save, which he fails. So he'll take a full-on 6 points of fire damage, which just, as this thing explodes, it just incinerates him. Ah!
Lovely.
Okay, Gabriel, it's your turn. This is getting harsh on me to remember all these people.
All right. So first Witch Bolt, because I do not need to re-roll to attack Witch Bolt because it's consecutive unless my concentration is broken.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's 13 on the first attack.
Okay.
That is 8 on the second attack with Witch Bolt.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow up with Eldritch Blast as usual.
Of course.
Eldritch Blast. Ooh.
Oh god, I don't like that shit-eating laugh.
We got a nat 20, baby.
Damn.
Let's go.
Now, if I remember correctly, the rules are the damage gets maximized on...
Yes. So you roll the die as you normally would, and then you add the max possible die roll to that, and then any ability modifier.
Okay, so on the rolls themselves, I got a 21.
Total.
And with a maximized damage, I will get an additional 24.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, no, you don't add the +2 or whatever.
I do not add the +2?
No, so
So that would be
it's a
20
D.
max.
Each blast is a D10 +2, right?
Yes.
And you do 2 bolts, so it's 2d10 plus. Is it 2d10 plus 2? It's +4. Okay, so yeah, you would do 2d10 +4, which you said was 21, and then you just add the maximum of the die itself, which is another 20, so it's 41.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is crazy. So you electrocute the guy, and then you just full on force palm him through the gut. Just it actually blows open his stomach. He just
Yeah.
he's holding on, but not by much.
I'm giving you this one chance to retreat. If you do not, I will put you down like the animal you are.
And you're gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Because you did end your turn in the flaming circle, you need... I think you just take the damage now, yeah. You are going to take... that is 10 points of fire damage.
That's perfectly fine.
Alright. As he spits out blood... In my world, you either die on the battlefield or you die a coward. And I'm no coward. So give me everything you got. And he's just going to take 2 melee swings at you with his now beastly claws. So he's just going at you all in. So let's see what we can do here against you. So that is going to be a miss. Flat out miss because you got 18. The next one's going to be a 20 not natural to hit, though.
Okay.
So you are going to take from his beastly claws... That is... You're going to take 14 points of slashing damage as he just swipes you, like, in the face.
Wonderful. Now I'm going to use up my final level 2 spell slot.
And he's going to fail that saving throw, that's for sure.
Wonderful. And he's going to take 24 fire damage.
Alright, why don't you describe it to me? You keep getting these.
Ooh. So upon hearing his remark about, like, you know, in his world, like, you know, you don't die a coward, you die a warrior kind of thing, and him taking a swing at me, after his claw connects with my skin, I grab his wrist firmly, keeping him in place, and I look him in the eye. Then you'll die like a coward, then, you piece of shit. And allowing... Because how I envision... Hell Rebuke working. It does say, like, you know, it does go straight through the fingers, but I like the idea of it being more of a matter of concentration. Where
You want to shoot it through your eyes, Superman.
I like the idea of keeping my eyes directly on his as I just fucking melt as much of his face as I can with it, just fucking pumping all of it
Alright.
into him.
Yeah, you hold on to him. You full on beam your eyes into his face. it disintegrates his skin. He doesn't even scream. He just he can't even like scream as you just melt through his face. Then then the bone of his skull just cracks as before the beam ends, and you're holding onto his wrist still, but his body just goes limp. Only his arm being held up, the fur dissipating as the magic wears off.
Oh, goody. And that is where I'll end my turn. I'll shove him to the ground, and I'll yell out to anyone who is still in the area. That is another one of your fucking chieftains slain. If any of you want to try your luck, you're more than welcome to. But this is your last warning. Anyone who tries anything will die at the hands of Gabriel Dornfell.
Oof. All right. Well, since you guys are over here, do any of the three of you want to deal with this guy? He looks like he's shitting his pants now. So, or do you want to let him run away?
I'm gonna see if I can try and grab him. I want to arrest him.
Okay. So Bjorn, are you gonna do anything? Technically, it'd be your turn.
I would be pretty much just running up to the scene, just to like kind of survey what happened and just kind of look at Gabriel like, you're getting awfully good at taking out these threats.
And I tell you what, my friend, it's getting fun.
All right. So roll to pure strength to grapple this guy.
All right. It is. Wait, do you want me to do pure strength or do athletics or?
I think we said it was pure strength. So
pure strength. Fuck's sake! I only got a 13.
So as you grab him, he's able to push you off, and he begins to run away.
All right, fine. I'll let him go.
Okay. And since the battle's over, these guys are gonna vanish. And basically, the wagon just like breaks apart because of the fire at this point, and the horses begin to like run off with like pieces of like shrapnel just attached to their harnesses, and they take off into the woods.
Oh, good.
So, good job, everybody. You did it.
Thank you.
Fucking orcish spear. And I cast it to the side. It's dog shit.
That didn't last long.
I did enjoy that encounter, though.
That was good.
Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm like, you know what? I should throw the contraption at them no matter what. Or
Yeah, I did. I was hoping we would see it ever since it was mentioned, and we saw it. Heard rumors of it leaving. I've wanted to see it.
It makes sense that since you beat the leader, they would like retreat from Westershen and be like, well, let's kill these guys instead.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the lead up to it. I really enjoyed the lead up to that fight. The whole sort of, how Kieran and Rizzler were sort of off to the side, and then how it was sort of hanging behind the tree, and we have to position ourselves in a certain way to lure it out.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, we got nice theater of mind out of it too. So I thought that went quite well.
Very good.
Thank you. All right, so combat is over. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna search the boy. See what
it read my mind.
You want to do it? You've probably got way better investigation than I do.
Yeah, I've got very high investigation, very high sleight of hand.
There you go.
Let's have a gander. That is a 30 on the investigation check, and that 20 is 10.
All right, so you're searching him specifically.
Yep.
Does he have anything on him is the question. Let's see. So, searching his figure, you do find one potion of healing greater.
Oh, beautiful.
And you find a piece of parchment that's now kind of burned up because you guys like set him on fire and shit, but you can make out some of it on there.
Okay, can I read it?
Yes, it is written in common. It's simply a letter that is addressed to Orc Chieftain. Like, there's no specific name for it. It does say, from what's left of it, that you can read along the terms of find group adventurers. It's a little messed up.
Yep.
Locate stone, return to us for reward.
My. Are you telling me Christoph Goodwin had these bastards in his back pocket? Haha. Well, this got interesting.
Orc Chieftain, huh? Sounds like he's using Strontar as a means of communicating with them.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Ooh, that is juicy indeed. Well, I would say unfortunately for them, but they haven't really got much embarrassment to live on now, have you, buddy? And I slap the fucking dead guy's fucking what's left of his head.
You just hear like a light
Hey.
squishing sound when he kicks it.
He doesn't say much anymore. Have you noticed that? I like him this way.
Oh, jeez. No, have your fun.
Well, let's make sure the druids are okay, and then we should plan out our next move.
I agree.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head through the forest to where the druids were.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
was
sort
gonna
of-
shoot up a flare.
We're waiting
Yeah.
for whatever a flare
Oh yeah,
is.
you see a couple firebolts go through the air in one location. Pew, pew, pew. So you can assume maybe that's what he was talking about.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna sort of call over to Gabriel. And well, first I'm just gonna call to him.
Yes, can I help you?
I'll just sort of make it nice and brief as I'm just passing him and just saying, as I said, evil will just keep going. And I'll just keep walking past him.
Oof.
You know, I'm not one for disliking people, but I really hope his fucking god smites him. That would be really funny.
All right. So heading off into the woods, where the druids are, you do see them setting up tents and stuff temporarily. A couple of guys are pulling arrows out of parts of them. Ugh. Raheem sees you all coming. Is the machine destroyed? Are you all okay?
I would like to say that we are fine. Not so sure about the other guys though, if you catch my drift. Does anyone here need any aid?
No, we've been able to take care of the wounds and bandage people up. Once our magic replenishes, we'll be able to treat the wounds fully. How about all of you? No casualties, I sure hope.
Not at all.
On our part, I'm a little banged up, as it were, but you know, it's part of the job, I guess.
Well, that's quite a relief. We're in your gratitude yet again. Not only did you protect the woods from Kuvak, but you saved all of us from his minions.
Well, it's very clear that Gabriel's not used to being thanked. He's a bit uncomfortable. Well, it's the least we could do, I guess.
Oh, it's very much appreciated. You saved our lives. Thank you. Yes, we consider you all dear allies now.
It was just a shame we couldn't save everyone. I'm sort of. I assume maybe the the cloth covered druid is still there.
I
Yeah,
think
they
took care of her already.
Yeah, she's already
Is
been
she
buried and
still gone?
everything. Yeah.
She's already been taken care of.
She is at one with the earth again. But they did lose the others who got shot, so
Yeah.
yes, it's truly a terrible time. We don't even know why they came after us. Why we live quite discreetly. I don't know why the orcs would come for us.
I imagine it was simply due to you just being here. Sorry, I talked over you.
No, it's fine. I was basically just going to say that actually reminds me. Where was your elder?
Elder, our friends is here. Yes. It's good to see you all still in fine health. What can I help you with?
Do you mind if the group speaks with you privately?
Oh, I don't see why not. Let us go this way. And so you're all gonna go with him, like to a little section away where he can't be heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Keep an eye out, Raheem. And so, what is this about?
We didn't want to raise suspicions or panic with the rest of the druid group, but after defeating the new leader that had taken over in Kuvak's place, we found a letter. He had been sent after us by the Black Circle. I don't know if you're familiar with said group.
I know the name, not the people, but I know they are terrible individuals.
Indeed. They're after something in our possession.
Oh my.
And I'll take out the stone in its casing, kind of break it open and like let him see it.
Ooh, dark energy radiates from that.
Do you by chance know what it is or what it can do?
He puts a hand out towards it, and his old man hand shaking a little. I am quite not sure. There is a lot of power within it, but it does not seem to be willing to release it. Whoever wants it, you cannot let them have it. Only bad things will come from this.
What do you suggest we do with it then?
Take it far away from my people, that's for sure. We cannot be dealing with these types of monstrosity devices. I don't know. Perhaps someone in your city would know. There are great magic casters all over the world. Perhaps one of them would be willing to identify it better than I can.
One of your people spoke of meteors falling from the sky. Do you believe this, if any link to it?
It has been known in our tradition that there are times rifts in between the various planes of existence in our realm. Sometimes holes open up and things come from one world into another. I cannot say I have bore witness to any of it, but it is quite possible I cannot identify it because it is not of this world. And if that is the case, it is from a nefarious one.
Well, hopefully we can find somebody with more experience then. Again, thank you for everything that you've done for us so far.
Of course, a master spellcaster would likely be one who could identify it, or someone with great knowledge of these other dimensional places. I wish I could be more of help, but I really need to just simply look out for my own people at this point.
Of course.
Sounds like Massar is the only one that's going to be able to help with that. He has knowledge of other worlds.
You might be, if you can get in contact with him, that would be helpful.
Well, that is true. Do you think that maybe, well, we could signal, you will have to forgive me, King, I can't remember the name of the owl.
Hidale.
Hidale.
Hideo Kojima.
I'll signal him later. We're still doing stuff at the moment.
Ooh, whatever happened to our horses and our wagon that we were using to travel?
It's a good question.
Probably still at the thing. We should probably go check on that when we escort the druids back to their little housing area.
Yeah, it should be at the druid's place.
So you guys are gonna take them home?
Yeah, we're gonna take them home because there's like a few of them dead there. Yeah, at least they deserve like a proper burial.
Yeah.
Even if Gabriel doesn't fucking believe that, but you know, fuck
all
what
right.
he thinks. Am I right, guys?
We'll skip ahead a little. Nothing of serious worry occurs while you bring them back. They're able to settle in and bury their dead, and they return. They don't even like put them in caskets or anything. They simply just bury them under the dirt, so their bodies may decompose into the earth and heal it. That is the druidic way. The horses, though rattled, are still there, but the wagons like flipped over because they took off running for a ways, and then they kind of got stuck. So,
how bad is like the damage to the wagon? You said it's flipped, but is it broken?
it just rolled over, and they couldn't pull it, so they couldn't move. If you beefy boys just pull it over, back onto its wheels, it'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Okay. So what are you guys where are you guys going like now? What are you doing?
Well, let me observe. Let me just check something. Because actually, wait, let me refer to my notes. Yeah. I'm going to make a request, but I'm going to make it seem like it's not of importance.
Okay.
Well, I think it's best if we try and keep as much distance between us and the Black Circle as we can. And with Westershire still being in a situation where some of us might be allowed back in with the vouchers of that soldier, not all of us will be. I say, indicating towards Bjorn and Rizzler.
Right.
I vote we maybe take a bit of a trip eastward.
Any specific destination in mind?
I guess we'll find out when the time comes.
Well, I suppose movement's better than sitting.
No, I don't know. We do have plenty on our plate. There is still the vampire issue.
In Westershire, yes.
Yeah, it's true.
If we can clear our names and maybe get these two back in the city, then I would very much like to deal with them, but until then, I think self-preservation is our best interest.
Hmm.
Well,
I cracked my
Thoughts?
knee, ouch.
Oh.
while we move, get in contact with Mazar Vicendi, see what we can do from here.
All right, cool. No worries.
So you're gonna call the bird?
I'll call him while we're in transit. Put it that way.
Okay. So you guys are gonna start heading east?
Yeah.
Okay. So heading east, you call the owl. He eventually arrives on your shoulder, Vizindi, with a little parchment for you to write on, but also one for you to read. It is from Mazar. He actually writes it like expecting the results have already happened without truly knowing. He's like, I have a good feeling that because the orcs have begun to pull away from Westershin, you guys have dealt with their leader, and for that you have my gratitude. It says I will be pulling some strings to try and get your names back in good graces, and spreading the name of the Fated Five, that they have fought to protect the city even when the city told them to leave. So as far as you can tell, the orcs have been booted.
Oh, goody.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
That's not bad.
And the druids that went there to help them have been fed and sent home, so they'll be back soon.
Good.
Yeah. And put it this way, it wouldn't be a bad idea to move. I'd say some members of the Knights Justice are probably clocked on to where we are, if that is the case, and probably are coming to meet us.
I don't think meat would be the right word, but yes.
Yeah, you, as you so boldly mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Catch
Oatmeal,
me.
you guys are being hunted by the good guys too.
Wait.
Yeah, you haven't
Yeah,
been here forever.
Nefot has
got
brought a
fine.
little brigade to try and find us.
Yeah, that's a thing.
The arrogant prick who helped us get Muna from the deserted isle is on his way to come tickle our sacks if he finds us.
Because he thinks you guys are helping the Black Circle, so...
I still think he's a piece of shit for that, because at this point in time, I'm suspect that he's helping them out as well, so... Fuck
Yeah,
him,
we
I
don't
guess.
know that for certain.
I highly doubt it.
If you ever run into him, we'll find out. If maybe you'll never run into him, who knows?
I think he's just pig-headed.
That, but I also think it'd be good to piss him off by, like, accusing him of it. Like, you know, being like, oh, well, you know, they wouldn't have got Muna had you not been working with them. Dick.
Yeah, let's not make
Pointy
it
eared
harder.
fuckwit.
Let's not make it harder to get back into Westershin, please.
Now you're hurting my feelings. I don't have pointy ears. I'm an orc. I'm half orc, half cat. Wait, is that even it? Is that even the joke?
Yeah, that's the joke. You don't even think you're an elf, you think you're an orc with cat-like feeling, so...
My dude has a 50-50 chance of landing on all fours when he falls out of a tree.
That's the joke, I think, because Oatmeal's
But,
the comic relief character.
So my thought is, let's just not get caught by the good guys or the bad guys, but fuck
That's
up the bad
good.
guys.
That's
Good
good.
point.
That's a good point.
Good one.
I like that plan,
I like that plan, Jay. It's a good one.
says the man in the sky. Anyways, so you guys are just traveling? Kieran, you're gonna have to message me what the end game here is for this, so...
Yeah, no, don't worry. I am well ahead of you on that, because there's a few. Well, there's already the idea I messaged you about a little while ago that I've been brewing and anticipating.
Right.
But,
okay, maybe I know what you're talking about already, though.
But
I'm assuming you're sending a letter back to Mazar telling him about the stone and asking.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
if
tell me
he's
that,
there
too.
for
Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah.
So what are you sending?
So, yeah, I'll just sort of more or less confirm what he hypothesized. We've dealt with the orc problem. I'll inform him about the letter that was found on the second in command.
Okay.
And I sort of ask him to see if he can do any digging on any relationship the Black Circle have had with Kuvak.
Okay.
As well as I'll inform him of the parchment that we found that seemed to be angelic in nature.
Okay.
Just as a side note, in the PSs, if you will.
Of course.
I'll also sort of give a description of the gem. Tell him sort of what the druids think and how it seems to be of an otherworldly nature.
Okay.
And I'll sort of tell him about how, we know his specialities with otherworldly things, so maybe he could help with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Well, once the note is in his little pouch, Hideo will take off and he'll fly off to his master.
Night.
And you guys continue to travel through the woods, since I still don't know what's going on, really, and neither do you. So we're just going to travel for a while, which is fine. Nice and cozy. We're getting close to ending off anyway, so I'm just trying to get us somewhere before we end off with, we don't know what we're doing.
No, give me just a second. I'm just writing and trying to figure out the best way to word it.
No, it's fine. Yeah, just, it doesn't have to be completely specific. Just, so I have an idea of what you want. Because you're basically leading them somewhere, so...
Yeah. My bad, everyone.
You're good.
No, you're bad, definitely.
Well,
Eh,
your dad, so...
Damn!
fucking A.
Got you on that one. Sorry about
He
that.
did, he did.
There we go. Hopefully that makes sense. If that idea floats your boat, we will go with it. If not, twist it however you want to.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, I like where this is going. Yeah, I can, now that I know what you're getting at, I can work with this, so...
Yeah, because,
okay.
ever since that bit of information popped up, and, since, the continual mentioning of it to that character's been happening, I've been like, ooh, I want to work more into this, and either have it get to a point where it's a point of no return, or it's a matter of we can try and salvage it.
I love that you guys are finally setting up your own plot hooks. We're all getting somewhere. Everyone's going through development, except Asher. He's already gone through his arc.
His arc is just,
I make
can
my arc
I
very
lick my
small,
legs?
so yeah, my arc is very small. It's just so I can fuck with the other arcs.
Yeah. My job is here to be a thorn in everyone's backside, and it's working.
My arc is the one that I look at on the women's titties whenever they're big enough. They have a nice arc.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
based.
Based as fuck, I love it.
Based as fuck, brother.
So you guys begin heading out east. It's kind of hard to really set things up a specific way, so I'm going to do it like this. You guys are going to end up traveling for a couple of days on and off. So if you want to rest up again, you can.
Time for a long westy.
A resty time?
Sure, you can resty up. This will just be in the background as you guys continue to travel in this montage that everyone has to imagine is happening.
Thank you, King.
You're welcome. So, and no, you don't level up. I'm answering that question now. So, because I knew Sketchy was waiting for it. So, yeah, no, you leveled up just last time. So you're not getting it again, bitches. So sorry, that was kind of harsh, but I'm feeling kind of harsh.
Let's
So
see.
King, you're kind of a prick.
yeah,
You're
some
not
of
a
you
very good
guys. Sketchy's designing a build just to simply mess with my combat encounters, and Oatmeal said I'm never going to be successful on the internet. So
No,
you know what?
okay, that was a joke. That was a joke. Don't take that. Come on.
Believe me, if I was a notable prick, you guys would all have been dead already. So
That's true.
That's
actually
why
true.
I'm not a D&D GM.
exactly, yeah. No, no offense, Oatmeal, you'd be a terrible DM. I just know it. So
You'd be a prick to everyone, and I love it.
yeah. Oatmeal would just say he'd actually pull out like an amazing game, and then at the very end he'd be like, "But you all die, so it doesn't matter." So he would just cuck you into
Here's the
fire.
thing. You're kind of right. I would do that.
And they all lived happily ever after, except the princess you guys rescued, because the Baron had in fact poisoned her, and her death actually led to her second cousin becoming so infatuated with murder they became a cannibal. What?
Yeah, there you go.
So,
what the fuck?
Kieran, you'll know what I'm
in
Kieran, you'll know what movie
Sorry,
I'm
what?
talking about based on this description. But remember the movie where he's like, they're both poisoned, sort of thing.
Fuck.
Romeo and
Elaborate a little
Juliet?
further.
The guy keeps trying to like, you think you have outwitted me, but, and then he like swaps the drinks while the guy's turned around. They're
Oh,
both
Princess
poisoned.
Bride?
Kingsman?
Princess
Kingsman.
Bride.
I thought it was
Dude,
Kingsman.
yes.
They do that
No,
too.
it's
Yeah,
Princess
they do
Bride.
that too, but the Princess Bride, like the guy who voices Rex from Toy Story is like, because of the
Oh, well,
fact
we
that
tried.
you think I'm a simpleton, you would assume that I'd go for the one closest to me, but because of the fact I know that you know that I'm a simpleton, I would actually grab the glass that's in front of you. But because of the fact you know that I know that you're better than me, I'm gonna grab this one here because you haven't poisoned this one, and it just goes back and forth for like 3 minutes.
And then he's just like, oh, what's that? He turns around, swaps the glasses, just like, oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's drink. And then it turns out they're both poisoned.
Yeah.
I would make a D&D campaign based on all of you being one of those characters.
I would. I call dibs on Inigo Montoya.
Inigo Montoya, he'd be a fucking, what is that? He'd be a rogue for sure.
I've never seen The Princess Bride.
Yeah. Dude,
Pretty
such a
good.
good movie. Such
You
a
should
good
watch
movie.
it. You should watch it.
It's fun. It's fun.
Maybe one
I'll give
day.
it that.
I'll just be the guy from The Kingsman. It's fine. Anyways,
Yeah, I love the Kingsman.
okay, so you guys travel for about 3-ish days. Eventually, the owl comes back. Yeah, real fancy, I know. I don't do a good owl. So he lands in front of all of you
I'm an
on a
owl.
tree branch. You've been spending a lot of time in the woods. You come across a couple of like small villages. Never really goes anywhere. He has a new parchment for you, Vizindi, if you're the one who wants to read it.
I shall.
Okay, great. So, excuse me. Reading
I'll
it-
read it out to the group. I say yes.
Okay. So oh great, now I gotta roleplay you. How do I do sketchy? That's a good one.
Sketchy just roleplays as sketchy, so
Yeah,
there's
I can't really-
sketchy hard.
well,
I put like a bit
I've
of emphasis on my voice, but
I've
that's-
done-
That was accent. I'll be impressed.
yeah, I can't. I don't. if,
A lot
I,
of people say I sound American, so it shouldn't be too bad.
if I did an Irish
no,
accent, I'd just come off as racist.
No, I won't be offended.
Okay. Top of the morning to you, laddies. I'm on sketchy here.
Love it. Love it.
Oi, oi, listen up, you blokes. And it just turns British
When did
because he
another
lives in
sketchy
England.
join the
so-
chat?
Yo.
Is this your twin brother? What the fuck?
Yeah, must be, bro.
Yeah, bro, it must be. I can't do his voice though. He's not like he doesn't
don't do
have a
it then.
strong accent. No, I have to. If he's reading it to you
Yeah,
guys, I gotta
please,
play
please.
Vizindi. Maybe I just
Just
roleplay as
there we
Vizindi and not sketchy playing Vizindi. Because then I just
Put on like a
Then you-
prickish noble accent. I think that does it pretty well.
Oh wow. Okay, Gabe.
that actually
You
that
know what?
that works out better.
fits.
Wow.
Make him
Alright.
sound like he reads way too many.
say that?
Yeah. All right,
Make him
everyone.
sound like he
Fucking, like,
reads.
British
All
movies.
right. Right.
You do have
okay.
a really, really good noble voice. That's real.
Just
Mm.
Okay. All right,
Make
Homer
it-
Simpson, go back to your
Miss-
geek lab, okay?
All right,
make him
quiet,
sound
quiet.
like he
I was
might
being
read.
nice just then.
You are being nice. I'll take that.
Make him sound like he reads one too many parchments a day and then
Yeah.
thinks that he's suddenly like, God's favorite child just because of the fact he goes, oh yes, like, I wouldn't slay someone. just because they're an
all
arsehole."
I can
All right,
I can
or if
figure
you
it
could-
out. Listen up, all of you. This is
if
very
you want
important.
to- or if you want to sound like you're on the verge of crying every single time and then have like an asthma attack, and so you're like, son, if you don't shut up and listen
it's
to
to
my
me."
warnings,
Well, he's not gonna say it like that. All right, we're dicking around on this too much. I was kind of kidding, and we're all like, no. All right, all right, all of you, listen up. I'm trying to sound as noble as I can and as prickish as I can, because that's Vicindy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Listen up, you stupid pieces of shit who are beneath me. So, he wouldn't say that, I know. It is a word from Azar, and I quote, all of you, your services have been much appreciated, and I am grateful to know that you have the stone in your possession. It is of crucial importance that you figure out exactly what it is. I would be willing to identify it for you, however you would have to come into the city to do so. And that is something that is probably too risky. However, someone who may know of a rare object like this would be one of two names that I can recall. Either Zoldoon, the undead skeleton in Alakara, or the bounty hunter, Madame Solis. Either one of them would be able to identify this object for you. Although Zoldoon is in another continent, he has a wide array of arcane knowledge, because he has literally lived thousands of years. However, if you seek out the bounty hunter, she is in the eastern part, that's actually written down before you suggested it, of Koldorum, which is the continent you're on now, for the record.
Okay.
Her last known whereabouts are at a small fishing village on the shore to the north, to the southeast of Westershen. Although she is not quick to trust, if you can get her on your side, she'll be willing to display a multitude of information. That's the first point. Secondly, although we do not know of any plausible alliance between Kuvok and the Black Circle, it wouldn't be beneath them to seek out allies that they were looking to betray somewhere down the line. It is likely they sent Strontar as some kind of orc surrogate communicator, and likely led to reaching out in some way and it working in some sort of temporary alliance, based on what you've told me. The most important thing is to ensure that stone never falls into possession of the Black Circle. Best thing you can do right now is keep moving and figure out what to do with it. Either figure out how to encase it somewhere, or how to destroy it. I wish you luck. Oh, and P.S., I am working on getting you guys back into the city safely. It is fighting tooth and nail, but we are making progress.
All right.
Well, at least they are fighting tooth and nail for us, am I right, guys?
I don't fancy the idea of trusting arcane undead no more than I do trusting the likes of bounty hunter.
Well, a lead is a lead.
Just need to question now which one we need to go down.
Well, it's probably best if we get to the bounty hunter first, since she's closest. If she doesn't have anything for us, then we can possibly work out where the other one is.
Yes, I would agree. I think that might be the best course of action, especially if we you said that she's on the the eastern side of Koldurum, right? Just southeast of Westershen?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too far from us, right?
Do we even know where we're going?
I'm going to be honest, I've just been kind of winging it. Ever since, I woke up in the back of the carriage the other day, I don't know. I keep kind of zoning in and out. I've been napping here and there, and sometimes I'll wake up and we'll be further along than I planned, and oh, look, a bird.
No, you're a real free spirit.
Now that we have...
Duncan canonically has ADHD.
Duncan, you're a real free spirit, and I love it. I want to be just like you. You're so brave.
So cool. All right. Let's head to that fishing village Mazar talked about then.
Okay. It takes you just about it takes you till like about evening time, actually, and you do come out through. I mean, they're traveling along roads. You eventually leave the forest behind, and you see some like buildings and such, some deserted areas. You come across some farmers and other travelers, but the time is rather peaceful. It takes you a majority of the day to get there. Late in the evening, as you approach, looking down the hill that you now stand atop, the path leads to a large wooden dock with various small housing around it. Ships enter and depart frequently. Though the population seems small, it is rather lively. So you all step foot on the docks, and it does appear to be a bit of a village, even though, with various people with fishing rods, even though a lot of people seem to come and go very often. And so, because we are running out of time, that is where we are going to end off today's session.
Ooh.
You guys
No,
are at
you're
the
not
village. What?
You're not allowed.
I'm not allowed to end it
For
yet?
another hour.
No, you're not allowed.
I think Joy probably has to go soon anyway, so...
No, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, can we go another hour? That'd be great.
Yeah, no, before we
Okay,
do,
well,
can I just ask, like, is there a place that you can shop?
uh,
I'm not gonna act it or anything. Just really, really quick. Is there a place you can shop? Do they sell a halberd? And yes, I'll buy it.
Wow. Alright, I do.
there is... Fuck. Okay, so yeah, there is...
I don't want to hold anybody back, but I don't want to forget about it next session. Put it that way.
Weapon shop, yes. You can check it. Non-magical weapons, yes. Halberd. Let me look up the price. Fucking hell. I can't believe
Me
I'm just-
literally speed running King's campaign.
Yep. It's gonna be 50 gold.
50 gold. Take my money. Bye.
Okay, there you
Oh,
go.
you
Merry
know what?
Christmas.
That reminds me, I did pick up that that emerald pendant in the cave.
Yes.
Probably saw that.
Not at the weapon shop, but you can go to a different shop. Yes.
And
That's
that
fine.
reminds me. Give axe now.
Do you want the blood axe?
You still using it?
Yeah, I'll probably still use it. Actually.
Ha!
Okay.
Sorry.
Give.
Sorry, mate.
Well, you can give him your +1 axe, right?
Then give me your belt.
That's the +1 X kind of has like sentimental value to Bjorn.
Oof.
Oh wow.
My axe. You can't hold both at the same time. I don't care.
That's
All right.
true.
I'll hold on to my ring of protection then and cry about it in the corner.
Okay, so no axe trading. You got the halberd. So we're not selling that axe then, right? What am I missing?
No.
What are you missing? That's a very good question. I often find the same thing. You
Just
know,
don't
you
look at roll 20.
You guys typing weird shit or something? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
What, did you,
Oatmeal, duties, junior.
what are you rolling?
I
Nobody's
don't.
rolling
Oh
anything.
right. Oh.
Okay. Oatmeal's just being goofy. Okay, so you guys are staying in the village.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, we can keep going a little bit anyway. Entering the village, you watch a family of half-orcs prepare their fishing ship. A human woman hurries along, glasses uneven on her face with some papers in hand. An Arakokra slowly descends from the sky, landing onto the dock, the pack at his side filled with tradable goods.
Does he have a halberd? No, I'm kidding.
You just bought one. Do you want to see his wares?
Can I have another halberd?
We can have a little look, a little dander.
You stop him, and he stalks up to you guys. Rah, hello? Yes, he sounds like that.
Does Polly want a cracker?
Ah, kiss my sweet ass.
That's actually a stereotype.
Yeah. All right. If you check inside my bag, you can see some wonderful things. So he has a lot of scrolls. So there is a scroll of Greater Restoration, a scroll of Speak with Dead. There are 2 scrolls of Cure Wounds at the 3rd level. He also has a +1 longsword. He also has Charms of Fortune, which temporarily increase ability rolls.
I'll kind of actually kind of want to hold up my little emerald pendant to him. It's like, how much would you take for something like this?
I would give you, let's see, 250 gold for it.
Alrighty, and how much are one of those fortune? What were they called again?
Charms of Fortune?
Yeah, how much are one of the charms of fortune?
Oh, that will be 40 silver for each.
All right.
You know, I'll take a charm of fortune as well. Why not?
All right,
Yeah.
so they add a +2 to ability rolls for 10 minutes.
Interesting.
And
So
you
I bu-
said how much was the?
It's 40.
What was I getting off of them?
It's 40 silver for the charm, and you're getting 250
Yeah.
gold for the emerald thing because it's very valuable. So yeah, and keep in mind, a +2 to ability rolls does not mean to attack and damage. It means just about everything else, though.
Okay.
So like your skills and stuff. So like when you do perception, or if you're rolling athletics, that kind of stuff.
My ability is damage.
Well, then get some new abilities, bitch.
What
Oh,
if my
yeah.
ability involves me like swinging a punch and hitting some guy?
It won't
Looks like
help.
that needs to be a.
Oh man. Sorry,
Yeah,
Kieran.
that's a custom item. So it's +2 to all ability rolls for how long?
10 minutes. You just like crush
That's
it.
like
It's a charm.
60 turns.
Well, it's also for like theater of mind and stuff. So
Well,
In case we need it, yeah.
you'll have it.
that's like 60 minutes.
Fight me, okay? It's 10 minutes. Relax. All right. You guys want any of the scrolls or the +1 longsword, anything like that, or anything else?
You know what? Let me just Hey, Max, if I buy another sword, can you like jump into that instead? No, okay. No, I don't want another sword. That's fine. He's very sentimental with this one. Can I buy it anyway? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. I'll wait.
Okay.
Oh,
Is there any armor?
He has a sack on him. He does not carry armor.
That's a shame.
Also,
You
fight
reckon
me.
there's seed?
Fight me, you bitch with 21 AC looking for more armor.
I discarded my armor. Actually, no. Can I sell my leather armor to him?
why would you want to sell your leather armor to him?
Because I haven't had it on for the past fucking past session.
Why?
Because my AC raised.
Oh.
due to
monk.
due to Duncan being more of a gentle soul, I thought it made sense for him to try and find ways to be a bit more nimble and more considerate of others without needing to wear such heavy things.
Leather armor's not that heavy.
It's not, but my AC did jump up by 2, and it will continue to jump up until I hit max scores with my dexterity and wisdom.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
So give me
Yeah.
a few level ups, and I'll be at AC level 20.
he'll buy it off you for 20 gold.
Fuck it, 20 gold, 20 gold. Is what I said to
He
the
just puts it
giant
on.
orc
He
behind the-
he just puts it on himself. Oh, quite comfy.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the sweat patches. I've been rolling around like crazy in that.
I can't really
Actually, you
smell
know what?
anyway.
Sketchy. Sketchy, go ahead and take the blood axe, bud. You can have it.
All right.
Oh my.
He sells it.
No,
what I
I'm
figured he
holding
wanted to
it.
do with it. Oh.
I am not going to sell it. I'm going to hang on to it for a bit. I want to see what I can do.
Cap.
That's cap.
I'll just use the money to make. I'll just use whatever money I make to make my great axe
And
+2.
I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm conscious of time. But is there a temple here?
Not at this fishing village, no.
Gotcha.
Sorry. So, you guys good? Can he fly away, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can buzz off.
Man, all these spell scrolls and nobody ever wants them, and he takes off.
Maybe Polly does
Surprised
want a
me.
cracker.
I kind of feel bad for that guy actually. After that, that's
I don't.
unfortunate.
He seems like a lovely guy, but like, you know, we're just not in the market for scrolls. Like, you know, he should find some customers soon who want scrolls, and it's just not us, unfortunately.
To be fair, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he's doing trying to sell magical scrolls in a fishing village. I'm gonna be honest,
never
but
I don't know, restore fish or something.
Who wouldn't want like who wouldn't want like an easy way to like heal a accidental wound that you get?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get a splinter and you like use a level 3 cure wounds on it.
Dude,
like,
honestly, if we had like a legit like magical society, you'd be shocked how many people would just buy something like a cure wounds scroll
yeah.
for like everyday bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh no, you've gently bludgeoned your thumb with a hammer whilst trying to hang up a painting. Fuck it, cure wounds.
Yeah, people would do a lot more dumb shit because then they could just cure it. So.
No, genuinely. Hey, bro, you want to jump off the top of this roof for 10 gold? Make it 15 and I'll do it.
yeah.
This is roof shopping cart. This is shopping. This is roof shopping cart, guys. Okay, let's go.
Fucking drops him off the
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah. I like a good family.
Ow,
Ow!
ow.
Ow! Oh! Yeah. What is it? What is it? Oh! Oh no!
It's your spine, dude. It got like yanked up a couple notches.
Do I apply heat or cold to this? Cold
Yeah.
now, heat later.
Yeah, cold now, heat later. I can do you guys too. Hey everybody. Oh hey Peter. Nah, it's still me. Oh. Fucking love Family Guy. Anyways, sorry that went on too
We're
long.
children.
Yeah, we are children. Anyways, what are you guys doing now? You bought some stuff. The sun's starting to set, but there's still lively things going on in the village.
I would like to see if there's anyone I could potentially. Actually, no, like I don't think this is the right place for it. I'll get it done eventually.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. Only thing I would be looking for is like if there is a blacksmith who's able to like magically enhance items in this town, but I'm not sure if there is.
Not in a fishing village.
The only thing I'm looking for in terms of my weaponry is someone who could potentially, because I remember discussing it with King like before, like we started getting ready for this campaign. But I'd like to try and find someone who can teach Duncan to use his club a bit better, so then I can up the damage on it without needing magical properties, as it were.
I mean, guys, this is a tiny fishing village. They don't
That's
do
why
all
I said
this
I'm not doing
fancy
it yet.
shit.
That's true.
I want a blacksmith. I want to sell, this mighty magical great egg. Like, people don't have money for this. It's a small place for your quest. All right?
I want to be happy.
Why do you think I threw the scroll guy at you?
Don't give us expensive shit to sell if you don't like put us in an area where we can sell it.
Don't get yourselves banned from the biggest city in the nation.
Yeah, to
I
be fair
thought,
though,
man,
Bjorn, that's your fault.
Listen, man, I played the character, all right? I played the character. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
The dumbass. That's
and
what it is.
actions have consequences, so we're all learning about each other here.
I bought a halberd. I don't think armor is out of the reach of possibility. That's all I'll say.
I'm gonna take that halberd and stab you in the ass with it.
I don't have a halberd. Can you stab my ass?
So-
Stabs him right up the ass.
In terms of plot, what are you guys doing? Because we don't have shops for all the fancy, expensive stuff you want. Sorry,
I guess
come
we're gonna
again.
ask around for this bounty hunter.
I
Okay.
guess probably looking for the nearest
I'll,
job would be a first place to look.
I'll start repairing the potholes.
What?
What potholes?
What?
It's a wooden dock.
I know.
Oh my god, you guys give me brain aneurysms, I tell you.
Can we actually head to a tavern and try and find this bounty hunter? I think that'd be a good place to start.
Yeah,
I think that's
sure.
not
Go
a
to the
bad
Fishing
choice.
Village Tavern and save me from this pain and suffering. My gosh.
Thank you, King.
Do I even have a picture for this? I don't know if I do. Fuck.
Get a picture of Valentine from Red Dead Redemption 2 and just say that's the fishing village. It's in the
Mm.
middle of landlocked, but it doesn't matter.
So while you guys are walking around looking for the tavern, I am busy Googling a nice fishing village.
And losing your mind in the process. Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. So crazy. Ooh, something smells good. Dinner's almost ready. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. All right.
Spaghetti?
No. Wait. No,
Oh.
we just had that not too long ago. So. Does smell like it though. I don't know what my mom's making. Maybe
Do
I'm
they-
Save me a plate, that'd be great.
Do they sell small nuclear armaments here?
I'm just gonna hit you at this point. Like Sketchy, if I see you in person, you're gonna like there's just gonna
Hey,
be.
King, it's so nice to.
I'm gonna owe him a debt of so many times. I just need to smack him across the back of the head for being obnoxious.
I'm gonna go up to the blacksmith and say, "Hey, look, I heard of something recently. I'm in the market for a flare gun. What's that about?"
Oh,
What is a
jeez.
flare?
What's a flare?
I'm just a guy trying to
Actually-
run a D&D game.
Actually,
Idiots.
to be fair, now that I'm thinking about it, delayed fireball on the tip of an arrow, fire it up, and then have it explode when it's at its highest point. There you go. There's your functioning flare gun.
There you go.
I'm a fucking genius.
All right, there we go.
Hey, Valentine.
I know I'm hilarious. Anyways,
Oh, looks like a temple.
Well, I mean, it's got a
Oh,
steeple and bell.
I'm not gonna say that before I piss King off any further.
it's town hall. Shut up. All right, so you guys find the tavern and you walk inside, and there's a lot of people getting drunk in there. What do you do?
Learner.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the bar, and I'm gonna sit down and try and get the bartender's attention, like by gently like raise my hand, like hailing him, like, hey.
All right. So the stench of smoke hits you upon opening the door. This tavern-esque place has a thin haze over it from all the chemicals various people are huffing. Most of these individuals pay you no mind or give you dirty stares. For a village with no major law enforcement, this appears to be the place to do unruly things. Sitting down, the bartender steps up to you, spitting in a glass. What can I get ya?
Hopefully a clean glass. But aside from that...
It's kind of setting you up for that, but it's
that
still
one
funny.
coming a mile away.
But I got the cleanest glasses around. What do you want?
Could I get an ale, please? And I don't suppose you could tell me about any bounty hunters nearby, could you?
He slings his towel over and begins to pour the ale for it. That's going to be 1 gold piece, by the way.
1? Ooh, that's wonderful pricing. Could I get 2 then?
Sure. That's going to be 2 gold pieces now for 2 cups. And he fills the wooden mugs. And I didn't spit in them either, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I'm just gonna
wonderful.
lean over to Vicinity's like, look, I may not be the brightest bulb in here, but a gold for ale.
Look, mister, you want your ale or not, you can get it someplace else, but spoiler alert, no one sells it around here but me. I can charge whatever I damn well please, and that ale is good shit right there.
I'll take your word for it. All right, and I'll take a gold piece and like flick it at him.
He does catch it, but he like awkwardly catches it, like, Fine. And he fills the ale for you too, and he kind of slides it over so it splashes a little in front of you. Enjoy. Now, if you're looking, what you looking for in terms of bounty hunting? You hunters yourselves? You want a job, or you looking for people?
Just looking for people. We're currently in the market to potentially hire a bounty hunter ourselves, and well, we heard that there are quite a few talented ones in the area. Preferably looking for someone of the fairer sex, because the person that we want dealt with is a bit of a pervert, as you will.
Oh, I know what you're thinking, my man. All right, well, there's a real sweetheart. She's got a few years on her, but I think she's in the back right now. That's where they like to have those kinds of business discussions and all. I don't know, she looks like the kind that'll step on your nuts, but you'll like it, if I say so myself. But,
Is she single?
hard to say.
Again.
Haven't seen her kind before, but you're welcome to go back there. That's where the hunters like to meet up for business transactions. So try to stay quiet. There's a business meeting going on right now, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, of course. I appreciate the heads up. Like, do you know how long it'll take for this business meeting to wrap up? Because if possible, it'd be wonderful to meet her tonight before we settle in for the evening.
They should be wrapping it up rather soon, but you're welcome to go back there and wait.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then, I might as well. Cindy, could I get that note, please, and see what her name is again?
Sure you can. I guess I'll answer for him. Sketchy!
He's cranking his shop. Right, what's the
I'm
name?
gonna die, Kim.
It's Madam Soulless.
Madam... As
So-
in, like, soulless? Or
yeah, it's
soulless, or as in, like, sun?
No, Soulis. Like the...
Oh, soulless.
I think there's like an R6 character named that or something, so...
Yeah, but is it not SOLIS? Like the sun?
I don't know.
No.
I like the usage of the word soul in there, so I'm going to go with that.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is fantasy.
Sorry, did somebody address me? My dad walked in.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, Vicindi, can I get the name of that bounty hunter we're looking for? And then you were son, and then King went, yeah, I got the note right.
Yeah, I just had to speak for him again, so it's fine.
Well, I'm going to go wait back there. If you guys want to mingle amongst the crowd and see if you can find anything else for us to do whilst we're here, that'd be wonderful. I'm going to go drink these while I go wait.
There's
And
an...
as I do that, like, I take a massive gulp of one as I walk away.
I just picture Asher sitting next to an adventuring orc. Because it's his people.
I'm gonna go with Duncan.
Okay.
Hi, I'm as strong as you. Arm wrestle?
Fucking breaks the
Yeah.
table.
Sure? You want to go, little man? Let's go.
I'm not little. I'm average for my size.
And his buddies like start laughing behind him. Are you gonna arm wrestle this guy, Oatmeal?
Yeah, but I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration.
Okay.
You don't have a chance now.
All right. So
Get
roll
fucking mopped.
roll athletics with your bardic inspiration.
Athletics? Where's that at? There it is.
Oh no.
What did he get?
No, it's just that my athletics is great. And then a plus D6. Alright, I got a 16.
He got an 11. You smash his wrist into the table. You grab him. The guy's like, 1, 2, 3, go. And it's like a standstill for a few seconds, but then you bardic inspire yourself and you just right into the table. He's like, ow. And the other guys are like laughing like, woo. And he's like, well, shit. Yeah, you're pretty strong, little guy. Good job.
I'm a big orc.
And he flings out a piece of silver to you as payment for beating him.
That's
so.
fucking hilarious.
And then
That is hilarious.
he gets up and pulls the ice out of his glass and puts it on the back of his hand.
It's crazy. I have a -3 to athletics.
That's incredible.
All right.
Amazing.
So, as the two of you head in the back, there is a large wool curtain, but you do see some figures behind with the fire irradiating their shadows against it, and you do hear some voices behind as you stand quietly to the side. I find it hard to believe your people would move that much product through the Eastern Sea. You can feel free to doubt me all you want, but then I'll take my business elsewhere. I'm not interested in being jerked around by the likes of you, Missy. No, I'm sure you can handle all that on your own, like the big boys that you are. Enough! We shall make the deal, but you come alone. Oh, now who's full of crap? We'll pay the worth, but anyone other than you better not show, as there will be unfavorable results. Alas, a girl's work is never done. Very well, you shall see me and only me, and the product better be there to be moved. And in tow, I expect your end of the bargain. Very well, let us get out of here. We will see you at midnight. And a few hooligan-looking thugs stalk past you guys as they kind of push. They shoulder check Bjorn, even though he doesn't move because he's too
I was
strong.
gonna say, like, I'm literally not budging in the slightest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they saw me beat that orc. They don't want to fuck with me. That's why they went to your side.
And they
Fuck you, Bjorn.
As they walk past, Duncan's like noisily sipping his ale.
So they all head out, and then you just hear the woman's voice. You can come in now. I know you're out there. Believe me, you are loud enough.
Duncan enters in first, like after looking at Bjorn, like, ooh, we've been noticed. Good evening, Madame. I'm going to assume that you are Madame Celeste.
I am she, but it depends on who's looking to know.
Well, my name is Duncan Dornfell. This is my friend Bjorn,
Just
Big
Bjorn.
Man. And we are looking for someone who can potentially identify an object for us.
I see, and someone gave you my name, I assume?
Yes, a man by Mizar from Westershin.
Ah, yes, I know that man. He's the one man I could never get into bed with me, that's for sure. Anyways, if Mazar gave you my name, he has a good reason for it. But I'll have you know, my information is not cheap.
Well, depending on your price, I'd be more than happy to pay it, or I could pay you in other means, like work, of course. I heard those rather scary fellas saying that you better come alone, and while I'm for sure more than happy to place my money down that you can definitely handle yourself, I not really someone who's willing to let someone go to a deal like that on their own, especially when a magic user such as myself could easily hide their presence.
She leans forward and like unclasps her legs. Aren't you as sweet as honey, little one? Well, I will
My mum
say,
said so.
I will say, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was planning on finding some people to hire for the job tonight, because there's no way I'm taking on those grunts myself, but there's a pretty good price in it for me. So tell you what, you help me take them down, I get all the bounty money for them, and I'll give you all the information you could possibly need.
Well, I think that is the best outcome for both of us, if that's the case then.
Wonderful. So tell me, how many in your little group are there? Because we're going to need some sizable forces to deal with that lot.
Well, there is myself, and then there is not only our big friend here, but there is another one just like him, waiting in the tavern itself. We have a halfling, and we also have a half-elf, who believes he's an orc.
I see. So you're a band of circus people with a nutcase with you?
I think that would be the most polite way to say about it, yes. Admittedly, some people might prefer the term adventurers, but circus freaks might also work, especially if, said by someone like yourself.
With that, she stands up, she puts her long-brimmed hat back on, and she cracks her neck. And it's really loud, like it sounds like she breaks something. Well, alright, circus freaks. This way, I'll show you to the job. And that's where we're gonna end off.
Very nice. Do another hour. No.
Believe me, I
Across my leg.
wish we could...